Okay, I'm just going to unmute myself first. I'm echoing. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I'm not hearing an echo again, so I guess we're okay. Okay, switch my webcam on. Cool. I'm there. Okay. 10 seconds and I'll unmute everyone, so 5 seconds. Okay, and everyone can hear you.
Where's Obama?
I was right to be scared, but not for the reason I thought.
That's it. I'm killing snakes.
So yeah, Enfys, please describe how Twak dies.
With thunderous applause.
They explode into an army of smaller Twaks.
Oh no! It's
no.
worse.
It's Evil Dead all over again.
Okay, as a GM, I will allow this. Yep, anyway, I'm just going to take us over to the proper screen. So, yep, the audience can see what's waiting for you all. You cannot.
Better switch away from that screen.
Yeah.
I mean, you can still watch it. I don't really care.
I don't want the spoilers. This is for me, Bree, not for you.
Okay, fine. So, yeah. Everyone ready for the weekend?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I've had a day of being stuck inside with horrendous winds. So,
Hey.
the wind was outside, not inside.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The outside wind.
Yeah. Kind of neat that they named the storm after a Tolkien character, though.
Oh, is that it was named after?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not an actual name from anywhere else. Like,
Oh,
I've actually
really?
I've actually spent the day saying, okay, I can't really remember what this storm's called, but is it like a Welsh name or something? Just to see if I
was
can
assuming
lure out any
it was,
Tolkien fans.
Welsh or Irish or something like that. Like, all right.
Yeah, here trying to nerd snipe brandos.
The day I learned. And that
Well,
is the extent of my learning. I will do no more, I swear.
Oh, no, you're going to learn the power of friendship in this quest, one way or another.
Oh, no, this is Rush. He doesn't do friendship. Come on.
Well, speaking of, it's been quite a while, so let's just have everyone reintroduce their characters. And we'll go by the order that's on Twitch right now. So, Nick, who are you playing as?
Hey, I'm playing Red. I'm a Druid. I'm a Barbarian. I'm an old mercenary, grizzled vet who's seen one too many wars and now just has to protect his and his own.
I'd forgotten the
That's
voice.
it.
That's a good voice.
Yeah, so many red flags. Thank you,
I
I've been
didn't
waiting
ask
for
for
that
this
one.
savagery.
You know what they say,
The more the merrier.
you Keanu Reeves what you sow. Okay, Mr. Blue.
Hello, I'm Blue, and I'm playing Ortho, Pact of the Archfey Warlock. I'm just a guy who likes starting shit and making people laugh.
Yep, starting shit, won't get hit. Okay, and Ben.
Hello, I'm Ben, and I am playing Rush Hielemon, the youngest Hielemon, not a dwarf, a Earth Genasi, but in dwarf kind of shape. And they are a. One day I'll remember their pronouns. They are a wild mage.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Like, one of my main campaign characters is non-binary, and I keep messing their pronouns up all the time. But yep, and last but not least, Enfys.
I am Twak. I am wizard. I am good at wizardly things. And if you get on my nerves, I will hit you with my big stick.
Forget, is Twak one of your kobolds, or is it something
Goblin.
else? Goblin.
Yeah.
was
But I
thinking
don't have a goblin thing, so you get
Right,
the
yeah,
looks.
Alright. And for anyone who wants inspiration, who'd like to give us a recap? Per the tradition, sort of started by Nick. If I can give a recap, but I will of course give myself inspiration.
Suppose I can do it if nobody else wants to. Considering I just watched the VOD yesterday.
Yeah, you're probably
for
the
it.
only person that actually knows. It's so long. It's been
Yeah,
so long.
I sure don't. Why do you think I want a recap?
All right. So we all got decks of many things.
Yep.
No, we made it to the labs of.
You drew the death
Merifith
card?
Winifred.
Roll initiative.
All right, cool. We all made it to the labs of Merifith Winifred, here known as the Winning Labs, and we had a bit of a social encounter with a kind-ish, seemingly doddering old wizard who's like, "Okay, hey, welcome. This is how we do things here. There's blah blah blah. There's a door down below. We don't know how to get into it." Twak eventually figured out that it was simply asking for permission from any of the Merifith clones that populate the building. I pretended I found out on my own because I was spying on the conversation with my sprite. Red spent most of the time wild shaped into an elk and out of the scene because they can't go downstairs.
I sure did. I forgot about that bit.
We found an artificer who agreed to give us space to long rest in exchange for finding some gears in the lab. I got some potions from them from a good persuasion check for advanced pay on the job. We fought some minions that were seemingly preparing to use Tensor's transformation and beat the crap out of us. Sadly, for Bree, they all died before any of them got to do it. Guinness almost fell down a pit trap, landing on Twak and assuredly killing them with acid damage. But we managed to avert that. And after that, we found a door, and Red wild shaped into a spider through the keyhole and opened the door on the other side.
Yep, that sounds about right. You can have inspiration. Obviously, if you've already got it, you can hand it to someone else.
I usually give it to my sprite. That way they can reroll a shot.
Splendid stuff. So yeah, that's where we find ourselves. You've just entered this room. What you see on the map is what you can see. Oh yeah, I don't remember if I read the description at the end of the last session, but I'll do it again, just as a refresher. The room is dark and eerily quiet. There's none of the rustling of the light. Wait, no, you didn't come in via the library, did you? Yep,
Nope.
this definitely happened last session. There's none of the bustle of the upper level, or the quiet buzz of the corridor's lighting. Does anyone have dark vision?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think I do. I'm just double checking because I'm a shifter. I think shifters have dark vision. Yes, dark vision.
Okay, everyone has dark vision. Excellent. The room is surrounded by many benches covered in tools. Some familiar, some more advanced than you're used to. You see two doors. One which is made of two fine woods, one darker than the other.
Which?
I will hunt you for spores.
Yeah. These threats don't work on me anymore. Like, I got everyone coming. It's like the film Smoking Aces over here.
Well, Crumpet.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
It's a crumpet monster. Ah.
The other door looks a bit more simple and has a small sign reading alchemical storage. A fairly large desk dominates the other wall of the room, covered in papers and what seems to be left of a sandwich. More of the same tubes you saw in the corridors are piled up in a corner.
How fresh does the sandwich look?
Oh, while that depends, you're going to move towards the desk.
Yeah, the invisible sprite will.
Okay. Well, since the sprite is going to the next... So this is a sort of a ramp that leads to here.
Ah,
So if the sprite's going up there, what I'll do is I'll just reveal the upper floor of the room.
is the whole room dark, or is it limited to the lower floor?
The entire room is dark. It
Okay.
would be quite impressive if the upper floor wasn't dark somehow.
It's magic. It could. You never know.
Yeah, that would actually be quite interesting. Just like a sort of a magical two-way mirror effect.
Yeah, so the sprite. Is this the table with a sandwich on it?
Yep, the sort of perforated parts are grating.
Okay. How fresh does the sandwich look?
It's incredibly stale, and seems to be a bit of mould. It's also half eaten.
All right. So flying around. Yeah. Oh, sprites don't have dark vision. Whoops.
Oh, okay.
Splat.
Yeah.
So forget it. I just.
That's surprising. Pretty much everything in this game has dark vision. Not
Could your
quite.
sprite make a quick dexterity save, please?
All right. That is a 13.
Yours above a 10. I'll let you off.
All right.
Out of interest,
Sprite
what's
does not-
everyone's passive perception? Except the sprite.
My PP's 15.
10 for me.
13.
12.
If I shift, it becomes 20. But I am not shifting at the moment.
Okay. So everything but the 10 is high enough. You'll notice there's a small switch next to the door. None of you speak, what was it in? Halfling, so I don't think any of you could read the text next to it, but there's a switch there.
Do I flick the switch?
It's not a button.
Well, now I'm being mocked, so yes, I flick the switch.
Okay, so you, after sort of checking the switch slightly, you realise it sort of turns. There's a slight hissing noise, a click, and the entire room is lit. The light's much warmer than the corridors outside.
Oh, it's a small gas light. I thought for a second it was like, and the room explodes. You set
The
off a
room is
gas
on
trap.
fire. It's
Well, actually, the
that
room...
mean?
What are you talking about, Nick? The room did explode.
in light.
Oh.
It's always exploded, Nick.
All right. So with light on in the room, I'm going to follow up with my sprite and look at the table and see if there's anything on it but a sandwich. Anything interesting. Maybe those gears we came here for.
Okay, so what you see are lots and lots of handwritten notes. I mean, I don't know what in this setting what else they'd be written by. Blueprints, and of course, the half-eaten sandwich being used as a paperweight. Next to the sandwich, you can actually see a note reading, "Get the last bottle of Papgaram from the secure lab." And there's a small riddle, actually. You also find a journal.
What's the riddle?
the riddle is... I'll be honest, I was not expecting to get to this riddle yet.
That is a weird riddle.
Here we are. So, a note reads... I know you said you could continue your I said you could continue your research on your own time in between what I hired you for, but keep everything clean. Read the signs in every room of the coronary and lower level. You aren't getting back into the upper level workshop until you do. And you can actually see in this room, there is indeed a fairly large sort of poster, or parcel one anyway, because it's a bit worn. It seems to be sort of instructions on how to clean properly.
Okay, so we have to solve a puzzle to get back upstairs?
And no, this is to get to the upper floor.
Oh, the locked door we didn't find an answer to.
Oh, the locked door the mages couldn't get in. The secure labs, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hang on, I'll
Alright,
just place
so-
that into the chat for you.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay. So what does this room sign say?
Oh, the common area. I thought you said something about the coronary.
Yeah,
Oh, sorry.
she did.
There's a heart in here?
Oh, sorry, I
she
must
said
have
coronary.
misspoken. Sorry.
Oh, no, I think I just got shit in my ears. It's fine. Okay. You aren't getting back into the upper level workshop until you do.
Yep. So, if you'd like to roll me a d6, please.
Oh boy. That's a 3.
Okay. So, what you managed to glean from what's on the poster is... As both pass to another container, one pass at a time, starting with the cleaner.
Is this some kind of recipe for making cleaner? This wizard man very particular on how they want stuff done. And I call down to everybody, hey, so you know that door we couldn't get into? I think I might have found a way in. It seems to be some kind of riddle or puzzle or maybe cleaning instructions. I don't know.
Oh yeah, lastly, by the way, could you give me an investigation check as you're looking through the desk?
Okay. I will do that. That is 22.
Okay, that is good. I was only looking for a 15.
One off from a natural 20.
Yep, looking through the sort of blueprints, you find one that looks a lot like the device that is in Guinness. Although the document itself looks ancient, much older than any of the other documents, or
Sorry,
anything in this lab
Guinness.
itself.
Yeah, the weird
Yeah.
cube that's in Guinness that we think is giving them their sentience. Alright. Okay. So I pack away the blueprints. Now, you said there was a journal there. What does that say?
Okay, so the journal belongs to one Timar Midley. He's lamenting that he's not able to spend as much time as he was planning on his project, instead of having to work on Mirafist's contingency tanks, despite not getting the results he wants anyway. You also find 200 total silver in coins scattered all over the desk.
Nice.
Very nice. All right. So, over here, it looks like there's a bed set up and some kind of platform or and a
Yep.
button.
What you see here is just sort of like a sleeping bag, and you aren't entirely certain what this is.
All right. Can I make some kind of check to discern the purpose?
Sure. Do you have any sort of anything just sort of artificer adjacent?
No, but I have Arcana and Investigation proficiency.
I'm gonna say, yep, you can make the check, but it'll be at disadvantage.
All right.
Just because it's sort of sort of technology, so it's more of an artifice thing.
Yeah, none of us are artificery here. What about you? How am I rolling?
Oh, sorry, intelligence and investigation, I guess.
Okay. That's a 3 and a 5. I got 8 total. Or 6 total. Disadvantage.
You aren't really sure what it is. Maybe it's for chopping up wheat.
Strange place to put a kitchen right next to your bed, but okay. And I go back downstairs.
Oh yeah.
Hey, I
also,
found some
could you,
stuff upstairs.
also, you can give me a perception check.
All right.
Anyone else who is also heading up there can also make a perception check.
That is a
Red's staring at
natural
this door at the moment.
natural 20, 23.
Okay, never mind then. You spot something glinting under the desk.
All right. So I pick it up. What is it?
Yep. It's a very finely made necklace. As you touch it, the hairs on the back of your neck stand up. It's definitely magical.
Neat.
Multiple beads hang down from it.
Oh, is this a necklace of fireballs?
Put it on.
Does your character know that?
No, I wouldn't. I don't think I would. But
Roll me Arcana then, please.
all right.
Intelligence.
Arcana 21.
Yeah, it's a necklace of fireballs.
How many beads on it?
Eat it.
Feel free to roll for them.
What's the formula?
Is it 1d6 for that or?
I'll check 5e tools.
It's 1d6 plus 3.
Ah,
Oh,
all right.
it's free. Nice.
That is a 5, so 8. Who wants a giant fucking fireball? Okay. Hey, so I found this. I'm gonna hand off the journal to Twak, and the blueprints. Found some magic-looking stuff. I don't know. I can't make heads or tails of blueprint, but you seem smart, so. Found a shiny new necklace though.
I spread
think I'll
all the
keep
stuff
that.
out on the floor and just start piecing together what I can.
Okay, remind me, Thwack, did you get anything about the tubes when you were in the corridors earlier?
I honestly don't remember. Let me do a little quick scan to see if I have anything else. I don't seem to have anything written down, so I'm guessing not.
Okay. In that case, could you just give me a raw spellcasting check? So that's just with your proficiency bonus and whatever you use to cast spells.
Hang on, if I got all the way down here, I'll just tell me my spell modifier. +6, so 23.
Yeah, that'll do it. Okay, so these sort of tubes appear to be intended to grow a person. You sort of infer, like, a lot of the notes sort of seem to imply it sort of work very similar to the spell homunculus, which could be used to grow a small creature. But it looks like these were supposed to grow sort of a full-size creature. Implicitly, it seems there's some sort of backup, should basically sort of a copy of someone for them to inhabit should they die.
Somebody's trying to Meredith presumably has been trying to cheat their way around clone. Using like a cheaper spell.
Oh, there's also some kind of, I don't know what, wheat grinder maybe upstairs next to a sleeping sack. I don't know what that is either. Like, I don't know why they put that next to their bed. It seems like something you'd put in a kitchen instead, but also, found some silver, if y'all want some.
I mean, won't say no to some cash. Sure.
And I will hand out the silver to everyone. So let's see, 200 silver, 50 each.
Cool.
Unless Red wants to forego their share, since this is Nick's last quest.
Red's gonna take the silver. Red will forego magic items, but a little bit of silver is a little bit of silver.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Good eyes there, Ortho.
Yeah. I try.
Why'd this merry person make so many of themselves? Because there was loads of those things up there, weren't there? Like those people that look the same and seem to be like the clones. And
They could just
I don't
be
know,
family.
those things we fought out in the corridors earlier, like they seem like they might be failed versions or something, right? Why'd they do so many? And why are they all so fucked up?
Well, if you remember.
Iterations of experiments. That is all it is.
Yeah, sometimes you don't get the act right on the first go, so you keep practicing.
And this person must suck, because there's like hundreds of those.
So while we're having this conversation, the sprite's looking around at the tubes. What do they see?
Okay. So I've got a question.
Yeah.
Is your sprite approaching quietly, or are they just flying over?
Always quiet, always invisible.
Okay, give me a stealth check. Dexterity stealth check. Obviously, advantage.
Let's see. 12 and a 15, and the sprite has +8 to stealth, so minimum of 20. 23? I think that's 15 plus 8.
Yes.
Yep, that'll do it. As you get close to the tube, you catch a glimpse of something behind a dirty pane of glass. A humanoid, vaguely elven. It does not spot you, but it does spot the rest of the party on the other side of the room. Unlike the others, it doesn't seem immediately hostile.
Does it have a broken nose?
Kind of hard to tell through the window, but I'm going to say yeah.
Probably.
Yeah. So it's looking at us.
Yep, just sort of staring through the glass.
Right. So I will say, hey, quietly, there's something in one of those tubes and it's staring at us.
Ooh.
It don't seem angry, but...
You want me to go have a look?
If you want.
I'll walk over, not being stealthy.
I will follow behind Red.
Right. Rush is just going to stand at a bit of a distance.
I don't
But
care
still
how
wants to
small
see
the
it.
room is. I said I cast 8th level fireball.
I'm gonna knock on the glass.
Hey,
The figure in the tube sort of just smiles politely and just sort of looks at you.
you okay in there?
The figure pauses for a moment and shrugs.
Well, all right then.
I walk off.
Oh yeah, I'll reveal them, sorry.
They seem fine. I think we can just leave them there.
I mean, okay.
What?
Any sign of those gears we came in here for?
Give me a... Would this be perception or investigation? Yeah, give me a perception check, please.
Oh, okay. Fun fact: the Sprite and Ortho have the same perception bonus.
Amazing.
Yeah, that's an 11. Good rolls had to run out eventually.
You find one gear on the floor. They're definitely around here somewhere.
All right.
I'm gonna
Now,
open
where's
this door to the
Golden Spring?
alchemical storage room.
Okay. It's locked.
Hey, we got a locked door over here, and I'm out of spiders.
It was a
Or
clever trick
am
you
I?
did with her
Oh, yeah.
turning
Yeah.
into spiders thing.
Yeah. Oh, this is a simple wooden door with the words alchemical storage chiseled on it. Can you give me a perception check, please, Red?
Sure. Let's see how this goes. I'm alright at perception. Hey, 23.
Okay. For a 23, here there's a slight hissing sound.
I can hear like a hissing coming from it. It might be a little dangerous. Let's keep rush away from this door, okay? Between
That
you
sounds
and me.
good.
Yeah.
Okay.
While they're doing that, could I be examining this thing? I don't want to open it, but I want to see if I can figure out how I would open it if I were to.
Okay, so you want to try and open the tube.
I want to see. I want to figure out how the opening and closing mechanism works before I speak to the person and ask them if they want to be freed.
Okay, I guess that would be an intelligence arcana check, just to sort of analyse this unfamiliar machine.
Yep. Rainbow dice. Let's go. Okay. Well, 15 total.
Yep, for a 15 you sort of look around and you find a latch. It doesn't actually appear to connect to anything, but you sort of touch it, it tingles a little. It's definitely sort of a magical opening system. Sort of like like an enchanted solenoid.
Yeah. Yeah. I tap the window and I say,
Do you want to get out?
The figure nods.
Can you talk? Who are you? What's going on here?
The figure shrugs.
Alright. Twak, you know how these things work? Like the tube things, right? Like if you press
Do I
the
have
things or
proficiency
whatever, you're gonna like
inside?
burst into flames or
I
some
don't.
shit.
I'm gonna operate the latch and see what happens.
Alright.
Okay.
That's my response to rush, is to operate the latch.
Okay, so you pull the latch. There's a sort of I mean, you don't feel anything move, but you hear a slight ping from somewhere within the tube. After a second, there's a sort of a sucking noise as some sort of seal breaks, and the front of the tube slowly slides open, revealing the well. Now that you sort of can see the figure clearly, they definitely look vaguely elven, maybe a half elf, and they have a very clearly broken nose.
Do you know name?
The figure shrugs.
I wonder if it actually understands what we're saying, or if it's just like that's all it can do.
Do you understand our speech?
They nod.
Then I must apologize for rush here. Rush is the least civilized of us, it would seem.
What? Fuck off. Red's just back there.
Hey, yeah.
Red is not talking about person if the person is not there. You are lucky I do not thump you.
You probably don't want to touch this, mate. Dribble some mud. Rush is going to have a look at this broken tube over it. What's the deal with this? What?
Okay, so this tube also seems to be broken. It looks like... You know what, actually give me an investigation check.
All right. Investigation is +1. Nice. Take that. Dirty 20.
Lovely. So yeah, for a dirty 20, you can sort of see that there's like residue inside, so it's definitely had something in it before. You also notice most of the glass seems to be inside the tube. So yeah.
Oh, weird.
When this tube was broken, it was clearly broken from the outside.
Right.
You also see sort of traces of what is very clearly blood. So not only was this tube broken, but whatever was in there was removed quite violently.
What's the what's the residue like? It's like an ooze, a goo.
It's sort of like an amniotic fluid.
All right.
Can Rush eat it? Should they eat it?
What you also find is you also find a smaller cog.
Wait, Ortho, is this one of those gears you were looking for? Like,
Look at it, and it looks like it. So yeah, that looks like about it.
how many do we
Anybody?
need?
I was about to say, yeah. Anybody remember how many we need?
I don't know. Just grab as many as we can, I guess.
It sounds like a plan.
Twak, do these things bleed? Like normal blood? Because those ones we fought out there before, right? They were weird, right?
Yeah, they look like skinny little zombies, and they bled purple smoke.
Would I expect these homunculuses to bleed?
Homunculuses are literally made from the blood of the caster, and they're just basically small. They're like small creatures, which they do definitely bleed if they're injured. You do actually recall the creatures you fought did bleed, but they a lot of them there just died without any visible wounds when the magic in them dissipated.
And until they are destroyed, then yes, you can expect them to behave much like normal creatures.
All right. Well, I mean, it looks like someone's stolen this one out of here and left some blood behind. I don't know if the blood came from the thing or the blood came from the abductor, but yeah. Are these other tubes empty, Bree?
Yep. The rest of the tubes appear to be empty. They're all in various states of disrepair.
I'm gonna have the sprite use Heart Sight on our new Merifrith clone friend.
Interesting.
So,
just remind us how that works.
the sprite touches a creature and magically knows the creature's current emotional state, and if the target fails a DC, whatever my spell save is, charisma saving throw, the sprite also knows their alignment. Celestials, fiends, and undead automatically fail the saving throw.
Okay, well, they don't fail the saving throw. Their alignment is true neutral.
What's their emotional state?
Their emotional state is vaguely curious, very hungry,
Right.
and their charisma check is a flat 10.
That's lower than my spell save, so.
Okay. What do you learn, sorry?
Well, you've already told us.
All right, never mind then.
Yeah.
And they talking?
Yep,
Seems
they
more
have.
with it than the beastie ones we fought outside, but it's not as with it as the ones upstairs.
It would seem that way.
Yeah.
I mean, you can always look them over.
Yeah, I have proficiency in medicine. Can I check the state of them and see if something has not quite right? Either Arcana or medicine would be great.
Yeah, I was going to ask for an intelligence investigation, but I guess you can use medicine if you'd like.
I mean, I can go with investigation if you want. I don't mind that either.
Oh, yeah, dealer's choice.
Investigation it is. Let's look this person
Okay.
over and figure out.
While
what's
you're
going on
looking
with them.
you're looking them over, they just sort of curiously tilt their head.
19. At least that one was above 10.
Okay, so you see them sort of, very cutely tilt their head, like, what are you trying to learn? What are you trying to learn? Except, of course, they didn't speak out loud.
Yeah, as I'm doing everything, and you know, a poke here, a prod there, raise an arm. I'm telling them what I'm doing in a manner similar to like a doctor with a patient.
Okay, it's just like,
Let us check to make sure you is okay. Now just stand like this. Breathe deep.
okay. So, you notice two things. The first thing is, this creature isn't crackling with the same energy you saw from the other clones. The second thing you notice is this creature is basically room temperature. And now that you're looking, these tilts, these head tilts, these sort of shrugs, they look kind of cute at first, but now that you're thinking about it, they look kind of stiff, unnatural, uncanny. And because you passed this check, which by the way was a DC 18, you notice there's a small quiver, sort of a quivering lump just
gonna
down the
put
base of their
myself on a
spine.
Square. Just had a feeling I'll need to be specifically located on a square for some reason.
In a red.
Yeah.
I just have this weird feeling in my gut that I should be standing exactly on one of these tiles on the floor.
Okay.
I suppose.
And as you touch this sort of quivering lump, the entire sort of body sort of goes stiff, and you hear a loud
Oh, hello. What's this?
as
Come
the
dashing in.
the mass sort of swells within. Roll initiative.
Yay!
Right, here goes.
Right
At
on
least we
there.
weren't surprised.
Yeah. Oh, you thought I was going to make another friendly NPC, didn't you?
I don't know.
I mean, kinda. It's your thing, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, that's terrible initiative.
What's that, plus 3?
Can't be much worse than mine.
16.
It is better than yours, but it's still not great.
Add to initiative.
Coming in at 9.
Oh boy.
What do I call it?
Okay. Let's see. What am I getting ready spell wise? Because
Should I have Guinness in the initiative as well?
Guinness is just going to nervously hang back. They're not really much of a fighter. Oh, and I'm just going to remember to roll their initiative.
I'd say have Guinness in the initiative just so that if Guinness needs to move, we know when they're doing it.
Yeah, good shout.
Oh, yeah, good point.
Yeah.
Does anyone know what Guinness's dexterity is?
I can look it up for you.
Very low.
Yep, they're using the stats of a intelligent black pudding.
Ah, yeah.
Oh wow, -3.
Oozes, am I right?
Low dex. Quite strong, though.
They still go before me.
Yeah, this thing has a pretty decent dexterity score.
Ooh.
For
Oh, we didn't roll great. But I guess it narratively makes sense that the thing would go first.
Yep. By sort of seeing through its disguise, you stopped it having advantage at least.
Alright. Do this.
But I'm right next to it and I'm squishy, and that makes me scared.
Oh,
It
you'll be
wouldn't be the
fine.
first It wouldn't be the first character you've lost to a sort of amorphous creature.
I wasn't planning
Guess
on
what?
making a habit of it, though.
Never mind me.
no.
I'm gonna hide in these tubes just behind me.
Don't worry, I came into this quest with 6 religious favor. He was just fucking resurrected again.
Oh, but you can only do that once per long rest.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, but you can keep on rolling the d6 bit.
Yeah. I will say, obviously, because there's an entire conversation going on, anyone but Twak and Rush who are specifically talking to this thing can position themselves where they like.
All right.
I think Red position.
I'm gonna stick
himself
with-
there
yeah.
deliberately already.
I mean, I was already
Nick saw
on.
this
I was here before. This is not a stretch. I'm just gonna step behind the wall.
And I was just over here talking to Red.
Talking
bit
about
late
how
for
they
it,
don't
but-
want to let Rush anywhere near the strange noise behind the alchemical storage door.
Yeah.
And I have a
really.
feeling that if I cast Fireball, the alchemical storage room is just gonna blow up. So
Well, you never know. Okay, so we're ready to begin?
Let's do it.
yeah.
Okay, so, Whack, as you sort of, touch this, it looks like kind of like a growth on its back. And as you touch this, there's an inhuman hiss. Well, non-half-elven hiss for that matter. And it suddenly expands and tries to envelop you.
Rude.
So what I'm going to need is a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah, I knew it was +20. 18 total.
Okay. Yeah, you manage to jerk your hand away just in time before it can just sort of engulf you. And it sort of spreads around the back of the creature. You can very clearly see it's being puppeted. Or rather, you can see this body's being puppeted.
Yeah, does the face of the elven Meredith show any kind of surprise or concern?
Nope. It's just completely hanging, sort of it's just completely blank now, like a corpse.
Twak, I don't think it's actually a person, mate.
Well,
Watch
I didn't
out.
say any of that out loud. I was just paying attention.
And might be a bit late for this, but that thing seems pretty hungry. Watch out.
Okay. As it fails to sort of envelop Whack, it's going to move back 5 feet, and it's going to start climbing up the wall.
Oh no.
About 10 feet. Yeah, it's just sort of it looks kind of like a snail with a corpse
So,
shaped shell. Yes, Whack?
that would give us attacks of opportunity, right?
Yeah, I was going to ask.
Yes, it would.
I'm not going to take it.
I'm not really a melee kind of person, so I also not well placed for attack of opportunity.
Okay, so you're not going to take them.
No.
Okay, that's fair enough. That's its go then. We're on to Ortho.
All right. So this thing looks hostile now.
Well, I mean, define hostile.
It
It's
just
a
tried to
loose
eat
that-
you.
Well, it tried to envelop me, yeah, but that might have just been an instinctive reaction. We don't know.
This is true, but well, I didn't even see that. I don't think I was talking to Red.
Yeah, you didn't actually
the
have
sprite
line of
did.
sight, so you couldn't have seen. Oh, okay.
So the sprite just saw a slime try and eat Twak, which I guess the sprite. No, the sprite doesn't get their turn until later. So I'm gonna say to Red, yeah, I think our new friend just tried to eat Twak.
They just can't leave things alone, can they?
Nope. And I'm gonna go over here. Can I see it from here?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna fire the Space Clown ray gun at it, giving myself a point of abhorrence, and hopefully rendering that thing out of combat.
Okay, I'm gonna say.
I'll move if I have to get a cleaner shot.
Yeah, I think you'll need to move a bit, otherwise it's gonna have partial cover just from the angle.
All right.
Yeah. I'm still gonna say that's partial cover, just because.
Yeah, you're shooting around the corner there, mate. This
Alright.
is a solid corner.
Yeah.
You probably want to be like here or here.
Yep.
I don't want to get too close, but yeah, will this work?
Yeah, I'll give you that.
All right. Let's see, the way this thing is written is +3. That is a 10.
Just a 10.
Yeah, it's just 10. That
Okay.
didn't work.
It just sort of seems to, like, the entire sort of slimy mass presses itself against the wall, and the corpse seems to just sort of flatten slightly. The shot just goes straight up past it.
Okay. Nick, what are the rules for abhorrence since I've just done this to myself?
It'll apply next turn.
Got it.
Do you
And
just
there'll
get
be
the
a
point? It's not a
table.
save at all.
That's the cost for
Abhorrence
firing.
rarely comes with a save. to
Yeah,
be
that's
honest.
Oh, right.
that's the cost for firing this gun that was dropped by a space clown. You kind of do a number on yourself.
Fair.
And I'm gonna move back. My shot missed. Let's see. That's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I just go back here. Yeah. That's my turn.
Okay. Next up is Twak then. So yeah, your attempts to make a friend failed.
I mean, you say that, but I'm not done trying to make friends. Chuck's
The words
gonna
of a
put their hands up and
necromancer.
say, yes. So yeah, Twak puts up their hands and says,
The friend is also uncivilized. Honestly, I do not know why I am traveling with these people. Look, you understand our words. You are of intelligent mind. I apologize for perhaps sparking an uncomfortable feeling in the examination. You seem to be a new life. So we are learning where boundaries are. Maybe we can calm down.
Okay. Give me a. Can't believe I'm going to allow this. Charisma
You don't have to.
persuasion at disadvantage.
a disadvantage.
Come on, 2 natural 20s.
This is going to be a
Oh,
very
rolled a
high
natural
DC.
3. Yeah, that ain't making it. That's a total of 4.
Yeah, it seems completely unmoved.
Twak, you know that ain't a person, right?
You do know that the Guinness is within earshot. You are very rude.
That thing ain't like talking or nothing. Like,
Did that persuasion check use up my action? I'm assuming it did.
And you're basically talking, so I'm going to say it was a free action.
Hooray!
I'll be honest.
Okay. I'm tempted.
I set it ridiculously high, so.
Yeah, I'm tempted to bonk Rush for being rude. However, that would be PvP because we are in combat. So no. What to do? What to do? I think this is probably more ooze than person. So blindness isn't going to work because blindness wouldn't work on Guinness, and I would know this by now. I am going to double check how many spell slots I have because it's been a while. Hit it with Ray of Sickness.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Okay. For the class, what does Rare Sickness do?
Gets down
Spell
to
attack
sickness.
for Nick. Spell attack for 2d8 plus d8 per spell level. But obviously it's the first level, and I'm casting it first level, so just 2d8 with... Is it a save? Save for poison.
con
yeah.
save.
So that's 12 for 18 total.
Okay. Do I need to roll a save?
You do. A constitution save, if you will, or else it will be poisoned
Okay.
until the end of my next turn. I believe it's the end of my next turn. Yes.
That is a 21.
Oh, you just... okay, so it'll take half, I believe. Let me just... No, it takes the full 2d8. Excellent. Okay.
Okay.
It's just,
well-
it's not poisoned.
Okay, fair enough then.
Where's my d8? My other d8. I don't know where my other d8 is. No, there it is. Sorry, I have to find them. 6 poison damage.
Okay, 6 poison damage. It's a start.
I did not want to do this, but you have forced my hand.
And then I'm going to step away. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here.
Okay. Is that you go?
That is... I believe that's all. Do I have a... Oh, I forgot Fury to spawn. Never mind, it's fine. Yes, that's my goal. I don't have any bonus actions I can use right now.
Okay, we move on to Cranberry the Sprite.
Cranberry Sprite's gonna fly away from this thing and make a pot shot at it. At an advantage, because the little fucker's always invisible.
Okay, roll away.
That is a natural 20 and a 9.
Okay, 9
So that's
points
one
of damage.
damage. That's
Okay.
1 damage. It doesn't roll, it just does 1. And the important thing is I need a DC 15 con save.
$15 exactly.
Damn. Well,
Not this time.
what if I had silvery bars? I don't. Parfait does, but I don't.
What's if your
well.
familiar turned on you?
That would suck. Anyways, fly away. Whee! Up
Okay,
into the
now you see
rafters.
under my control.
Anyways, that was Cranberry's turn. The
Okay.
attack is magical if that makes a difference.
It was piercing damage, right?
Yep, magical piercing.
Okay, it still takes the damage then. Yep, if Cranberry's done.
Yep, cranberry's done.
Okay, Red, you're up. Something weird's happening from around the corner.
You know, attacking my friends gets me real angry.
And I'm gonna rage. And Red is just seeing the battlefield that he originally came from.
I am seeing high spectrum low frequency light levels, I'd assume.
Yeah, exactly. And draws the great sword and leaps in the air and swipes at the ooze.
Okay, roll to attack.
Alright. Come on, D20. Don't betray me. Okay, that's alright. 19 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. And that is 8 points of slashing damage. That is a non-magical weapon, if that matters.
Yep, you sort of swipe at it. You make a massive gash in the actual sort of body. But, you know, the sort of ooze itself just seems to flow into the body and isn't particularly bothered.
That's my turn. I'm going to stay there.
Okay. Okay. Guinness is going to sort of look around nervously. Like, obviously, they're sort of in, we'll say at the moment, in Red's form. But obviously they can just see in any direction anyway, so this is more for, you know, it's like a sort of a learned tick. Just to sort of make it, basically it's how they let everyone else know that they're feeling nervous. And they're going to, 10 feet, and they'll say, guys, I'm just gonna wait in here.
Probably not the best idea.
You can certainly warn them on their next turn. Oh, sorry, your next turn. And I'm just gonna roll strength. Okay, natural 8. Nope. They sort of half-heartedly tug at the door. It does, to be fair, seem like they're waiting for permission. Yep, and with that, it's Rush's go. So yeah, Rush.
All right. I think Rush is as kind of like how Twak has been insistent that this is a person of sorts. Rush is going to hold back a bit, but is still wary that this thing tried to just eat his companion. So we'll cast this. I'm going to cast Frostbite.
Okay.
So you need to make a con save.
Okay.
DC 14.
Oh, that's a cock dice.
Ah.
Natural 3. It's not going to make it.
Hey, finally failed a con save. Alright, so you take 1d6 damage. And this is cold damage.
Okay. Ooh, interesting.
Oh, 6 damage, and it has disadvantage on its next weapon attack roll.
Okay.
And
So, this cold
Rush
sort of
will move into the corner.
Okay, so this cold sort of slowly freezes the corpse, which doesn't seem to bother it. But the ooze below also starts freezing. Congratulations on discovering a vulnerability.
Well, hey.
Did you say that was 6 damage?
Yep.
More like 12.
Nice.
Alright.
Nice.
Okay.
Cold
this
it is
thing
then, gang.
Yep, this thing is now bloodied, for want of a better word. And the sort of frozen corpse just drops off it, revealing just a simple ooze, which arches up into a long, snake-like shape and hisses. The corpse
Guinness,
drops to
you
the
might
floor.
want to close your eyes or like cover your sensory glands or whatever.
What do you mean?
This might be like one of your brethren or something.
Okay, and you can just sort of see
Rush,
Rush.
they're not all like related or something. Jeez.
Yeah.
Guinness
Rush.
also came from this place, mate.
So, I came from Airedale. I'm not your
You
uncle.
are literally always calling us your family, mate.
Alright, I concede this one.
Point of inspiration to both of you. Unless, of course, you both already have it, in which case, use it or lose it.
Yeah. It's too early in the. Fine, it's fine.
Okay, so yeah, Rush and Red, you can both see that this corpse is basically completely hollowed out. Like you can see from a sort of a cavity at the back, like there's barely any flesh left. The bones are more or less bleached. It looks like the corpse was puppeting. It was basically just food to it. A fate this Twak narrowly avoided. It would seem. Okay, is that everything, Rush?
Yep, that's everything.
Okay, we're back to the top of the round, and the ooze is eyeing up Red as the nearest living creature.
Come and get it.
It's going to guess it. Okay, it's going to slither down, and Reddit, please give me a dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity save. Here we go. Oh, 5.
Oh no.
Ooh.
You just got inspiration.
Oh yeah, no, totally. Reroll it. Inspiration. Oh my god, 5. Literally reroll it.
Ooh. Harsh.
Inspiration so rarely comes off for us.
Okay, this snake-like creature just surges forward at you and just sort of envelops you. You're now grappled, you're restrained and unable to breathe unless you can breathe underwater.
I took the wrong shifting for that. Damn it.
Unfortunate.
Oh no.
And, well, it'll be very interesting when we get to your turn.
Oh, no.
Okay, that's its go then. Ortho, your friend has been grappled by this horrible ooze.
I see that.
So is the ooze in red space now, or is it still in its space and also around red?
Oh yeah,
Where
sorry,
is
it's
it?
basically it isn't. It's also in red space, but I'll just leave it overlapping for
Right,
ease of
yeah,
access to both tokens.
All right. So I am afflicted by abhorrence, and since everyone forgot, and I don't want to be mean, I'm gonna remind y'all. So I need to roll something. Wisdom save.
Wisdom save, yeah.
Wisdom
So
save.
I just gotta
Yeah,
roll.
This is just your first turn since you got it.
Yeah.
It's the DC to beat is
11.
Oh wait,
Yeah.
hang on. Don't you have to see what the effect is before you?
Yeah, you did a roll.
It says at the start of your turn you make the save.
All right.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's save
And then if
first,
you-
and then
If you fail it, then the thing happens. Awesome.
That is a 9. Fuck.
Ooh,
man.
unfortunate.
Okay, roll a
A point
d6.
is fun. It's fine.
It's fine.
You probably
Isn't
just
it a
end up hugging
D10?
or something.
Yeah, it's a D10.
Okay, roll a
It is
d10.
D10.
I forget.
Okay. That is a 10. I'm asleep now.
Yep. You're now unconscious until damaged or shaken awake by another character.
Yeah, I just get ready to look. I look like I'm about to cast another spell. I raise my hand and I just fall asleep.
Yeah.
I love abhorrence. It's so fun.
Yeah. I'm thinking this
I
is just
did
like
this
a
to
sort of
myself. I made this item.
yeah, this is just like a Mr. Bean sort of falling asleep with your eyes open sort of thing.
And given where I come from, it's very cartoony and exaggerated. The snoring is very obvious.
Oh, actually, like that guy from Rat Race.
Anyways, that's the Ortho's turn.
Okay.
And what a
Quack. So, Red is being suffocated by an ooze. Ortho thinks this is a perfect time to nap. How should you proceed?
Yeah. See, on the one hand, action economy is king, and the more we can keep this thing outnumbered, like dramatically, the better. So I want to wake up Ortho, but also, Red's in an amount of trouble.
It's bloody. Like, it's in trouble.
There's got to be a way to escape this thing, right? Like, it's an ooze swallowing me. There's got to be a way out. I'll just punch my way out. It'll be fine.
I could probably just
Rip
shoot
my
myself.
way out with
I'm
my
gonna-
bare hands.
You'll be
I'm
fine.
gonna use my action to wake up Ortho.
I was gonna say I can probably just shoot myself with my Sprite.
And then you fail the con save
That would
and go
suck.
back to sleep.
Yeah,
No, I'll
that
wake
would
you up.
suck.
I use my action to wake you up.
Plus, I don't think
Hey.
you can command your sprite while you're unconscious, can you?
I don't
Yeah,
believe
what does
so,
your
no.
sprite do when you're
No.
unconscious?
Okay, no.
So it wouldn't be to take the attack action anyway. But yeah, main
Oh.
action to wake you up, and then I'm gonna step over up to Guinness, and I'm gonna say,
Can a guy get a
you-
nap?
Damn it.
You stay here with me, and we will keep you safe.
Ow.
This ooze is not like you, not quite as clever.
Oh. Thank you, Twak. And Guinness shifts into wax form.
that's the end of my turn.
Oh, yeah. And darn, I was hoping you'd forget about it and I'd be able to have Guinness try and open the door.
Open the bomb shed.
Unlike a certain oozist, Twak actually quite likes Guinness.
Ah,
Yeah, Ortho does too. He appreciates the shape
Everyone likes Guinness.
yeah.
except Rush.
They're delicious.
They are delicious, yeah.
Okay, so Cranberry the Sprite has just experienced a brief blip in their connection with Ortho.
And just staring at him. Oh, he fell asleep. What the worst time for it. Anyways, short bow. That is a 16 to hit, hopefully, on the ooze.
That hits.
Woo! Con save.
Out of interest, what sort of effect is this?
It is. They become poisoned, so I hope they're not immune to poisoned.
Like, is the unconsciousness also poison?
The unconsciousness only kicks in if they roll lower than a 10 on the save.
Oh, okay. Yep, so, yep, you get your point of damage. Okay, that is a 17.
Oof. Nothing. All right.
My condolences.
Yeah, that's Cranberries. Go. We're just floating up near the ceiling, out of reach. Like
Just
a
as a
You learn well.
small point of order, it only falls unconscious with a sprite attack. If it rolls a 5 or lower, it does specify it in the stat line.
Oh yeah, if it's 5 or lower. Sorry, I thought it was lower than 5 lower than the DC.
No.
That's my bad. I
No,
made that mistake.
Another familiar has similar wording where it is actually 5 lower than the saving.
Yeah, Wizards kind of messed that up by being really inconsistent there.
Yep.
Wizards inconsistent? What are you talking about?
Yeah. They just cursed on the brand. Anyway, moving on. So,
Yeah,
Red.
moving on.
So, but you'd like to take your turn, wouldn't you, Red?
Oh no.
Ordinarily, yes.
Well, the good news is you can take your turn normally.
Wonderful.
The bad
The
news
bad
is
news?
I'm just going to roll some things.
Oh, that's all right.
That's
Okay,
not good at
let me
all.
just get a D10. And another D10.
Oh no.
Ah, what am I saying? I'll just roll this an owlbear.
Oh.
3 beautiful D10s
That's-
of damage just for you.
Oh,
we
that's
know
not
how
too bad.
Nick loves
I'm
out
half
there.
barbarian and I'm raging. Oh, I'm not raging against this damage type though.
Yeah, you're not a bear totem, are you? So.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
That is
I
20
reaction cast absorb elements.
Okay, that is 21 points of necrotic damage. Can absorb elements do that?
Oh, necrotic. Oh, I can't do absorb elements. I just assumed it would be acidic.
Oh no.
The fuck is this thing? It's an
You
ooze not made of
assumed.
acid. I did. I made an ass out of you and me.
No, just yourself, Nick. Just yourself.
Crumpet
Out
assumed.
of you and me.
No, just you. I'm feeling pretty good right now. Okay, great. I am being kind of an ass. This is fun. I should do it more often.
This ooze is made of necroticness. Oh no. Okay, that's worrying. All right, 21 points of damage. Let me take that quickly. Done.
You're everything.
So that
Yeah.
goes to.
There's a reason
okay.
I was trying. Yeah, there's a reason I was trying to get this grapple off.
Well, I'm not bloodied yet.
And it's a good thing it's red and not like Twak or me or.
Yeah.
I would
anyone
like
else.
to break out of this ooze, please.
Okay.
Also, Nick, you can't cast spells because you're angry right now.
Oh yeah, shit. Good point. I wouldn't have been able to do it at all. I
I don't
forgot
suppose
about
there's
that.
any way I can help them break out.
yeah.
I mean,
Well,
I might not need the help. What, what do I have to do?
Okay, it's just a standard grapple.
And Ortho's asleep.
Okay, well, I'm raging, so I've
I'm
already got
awake now.
advantage. So,
Oh yeah, so you are.
Yeah. So obviously you can make an athletics or dexterity check versus this
tossing my
creature's.
d20s everywhere. I will do athletics, I think. So, with advantage.
Okay, go ahead.
That's good, because one of those is a nat 1. That's 16. I got on athletics.
You are so lucky. I also got a nat 1. And of course I don't have advantage.
Hee hee.
So I just remembered that you should have had disadvantage on the attack roll when the ooze attacked him.
Yep.
No, it was
It's way
it was
too
a
long
saving
ago for us
throw.
to remember this, but yeah. Oops.
Yeah, from the cold attack.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Oh no, that wasn't an attack roll, it was a dexterity save.
Oh. Oh yeah.
Oh.
No,
Owlbear just crashed.
yeah, it did.
Yeah.
Ooh,
What the hell?
bad crash as well.
Oh wow.
Ooh. That's a
damn.
big one.
Yeah, that's a big crash.
Okay, it's still up for me.
Refreshing seems to be working. I'm back in. But
Yeah, refreshing
wow,
fixed it.
Yeah.
I am
No,
also
it's all
back
good.
in. Hooray.
that was wild.
Oh.
Yeah, so I'm free now, right?
Yep, you broke the grapple.
Excellent. I'm still raging. I am going to shift. Using my second shift. And I gain another 4 temporary hit points. And now attacks cannot have advantage against me. And that's me
Nice.
done.
Okay. Next up is Guinness, who's just sort of quietly waiting with Twak. So, Twak, what do you think's behind this door?
Alchemical supplies. They may be explosive or corrosive, but Red heard hissing noise, so I suspect explosive.
Oh, okay.
Or an angry cat.
The allegations strike again. Okay,
Well,
and
if
that's
any-
Guinness's go.
All right. Well, it worked last time, so we go for it again. Let's have a con save for the frostbite. DC 14.
That's an 11.
Well, hey. All right.
Go on, roll max again. It'd be hilarious.
Dice. Ooh, only a 3 this time. So 6
Still
cold
6.
damage.
Yep.
And disadvantage if you do an attack roll. And having seen what just happened to Red, Rush is going to shimmy this way and come over to here.
Okay, yep. It's looking like it's sort of freezing up. It's definitely having trouble sort of it sort of basically sort of moves by stretching itself out and then pulling itself back again. And it's sort of partially frozen and it seems to be having quite a bit of trouble moving.
Cold damage affects its movement speed.
Guinness, it definitely not as nice as you, mate.
fangs. Yep. Is that your go? Sorry, Rush.
Yeah, that's me done.
Okay, we're back to the ooze then. The ooze is looking. I mean, it's not really like it's an ooze. You can't really sort of discern much emotion from it, but it's sort of rippling in a way that maybe you could interpret as fear. It's going to lash out at Red, at disadvantage, of course. Does a 12 beat your AC?
No, 17 at the moment.
Okay, sort of like a half-formed tendril emerges from it and swings at Red, but it just sort of cracks and shatters against him without doing any real damage. And I think it's going to try and retreat back up the wall. Red, you may make an attack of opportunity if you wish.
I shall. By the power of Greyskull. Okay, that's an 18.
That hits.
Okay. And that is 9 points of slashing damage, rage damage.
Okay, is this magical?
No.
Okay. That halves to 3.
Halves to 4.
Oh, halves to 4, sorry. Yeah, don't know why my brain turned that into a 7 for a sec.
Nick did say 7 first.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, yeah. You said 7 then corrected, sorry. Yep, that is a... Well, I will tell you that this ooze is on its last 5 hit points. I won't tell you where, though. But it's moved like 20 feet up a wall. Ortho? Your wisdom save,
Ortho!
please.
I get a wisdom save. Is this for the charm condition?
Nope,
No, this is
it's for
for your-
abhorrence.
Ah, for a point. 15.
Hey.
Yep. You're clear of
Success.
abhorrence.
I am. So I get up, kind of shake it off, or stare at the space gun for a second, because this is the first time I've fired it. And I put it away. It's like, maybe not today. And I take my hat off, point the opening at the ooze, and cast Eldritch Blast out of the hat.
Okay, make your attack roll.
Okay. That is a dirty 20.
Okay, that hits.
That is, wow, 3 damage.
At least it's magic.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
magic. Anyways, bonus action, command the sprite to attack with the bow, because I forgot I can do that.
Okay. Roll away.
That is 19 plus something.
That hits.
1 magic damage and con save.
Okay. That is a 11.
It's poison for the next minute, assuming it's not immune to poison.
Nope.
Okay. And that's my go.
Okay. Twak,
After
you're up.
I
Sorry, go.
move a little bit behind Rush.
That's fair.
Just us leapfrogging each other.
I'm going to step out from the corner,
Wait a minute, this thing has 1 HP left.
and then I'm gonna produce
What
flame.
makes you so sure?
You said last 5 HP, and I did 3 magic and then 1 magic, so 4 magic total.
Clever boy.
I'm setting this thing on fire with produce flame. Would you like an attack roll?
Does produce flame let you attack on the same turn?
Yes. Would you like me to
Okay.
read it to you?
No. I trust you. You know everything.
I do. I'm Enfys is never wrong. See Enfys 53. 17 total. I rolled an 11.
That hits.
Believe that's at D8 this level. Yep. Rainbow D8. Do me good. For
I will-
fire.
Yeah, I will reveal at this point you do not need to... Well, it doesn't matter how much you roll, but I'll let you roll because it's fun.
For fire.
That doubles to 8 as this creature, partially frozen, is now enveloped and is now burnt to a crisp. The frozen parts don't quite burn for obvious reasons, like they're frozen, and fall to the floor and shatter.
Vulnerable to cold and hot.
Yep. The resulting matter is no longer moving, and we're out of initiative.
Berry ooze.
What the fuck was that?
Usually I'm
I
a
would
fan
like
of
to-
shapeshifters, but that one's a bit angry.
I feel
Frank
a
would like
little
to
drained,
access
you
the
know.
alchemical.
Just gonna sit against the wall here for a moment.
I
Okay.
need to take 10 or maybe even like an hour or something.
So do you guys reckon that thing's like, is that how all those things are made? Like, all those clone bodies upstairs, is that full of ooze and all?
I don't know. That one didn't seem to speak right.
Yeah,
I
but
look
like,
at
if Guinness came from here and Guinness can speak, maybe Guinness is like the next level of ooze, and then the ones upstairs are like the ultimate level.
Hmm.
You can still see the sort of husk of a corpse, which hasn't dissolved in any way.
Yeah, I want to I know that there's a cube in the center of Guinness, and this thing came from the lab. So I want to poke at the ooze with my sword and see if I can find like a cube in the middle of it.
I'm gonna say you can spend a while doing that, but you don't find anything.
Oh, none in there. I check the tube it came from. See if it left anything behind.
Okay, Ortho, you can look inside and you sort of realise there's basically a hole in the back of this tube. It looks like the creature forced its way in from behind and just simply you had sort of attacked the corpse. Well, attacked the body that was growing in it.
So I share that with the class, and then the sprite flies through the hole.
Yeah, the hole just sort of
Alright, so
comes
this
out.
ain't the intended way.
Yeah, it just sort of comes out here. Like it's a hole in the tube, not the.
Oh, okay. I thought it went to another room. All right.
Yeah, but
Alright, so
your sprite does find the innards of the tube, which include quite a lot of very, very shiny cogs.
Ooh. So yeah, I guess. Hey, I think I found enough of those cogs, and I just go grab a bunch.
So right, like, the bodies were like invaded by this ooze.
Seems to be. Played a good joke on us.
But it ain't like Guinness ooze.
Nah. Whatever that ooze was, I don't think it was the experiment here.
Yeah, maybe like ooze is a different experiment that someone's doing in this place. Because man, they're doing a lot of fucking experiments.
Yeah. And I'll walk up to Twak, say, "Hey, you look to be the smartest one out of this group. There was something up top. Can't quite make heads or tails of. Can you go look at it?"
I will check out alchemical supplies later.
And I go upstairs
I was like,
to have a look.
Yeah,
See at
"It's just over here. It's this thing. I don't know. Maybe a button here. I don't know." It's like right over the alchemical thing, so maybe they're connected.
Do I figure out a function for this device?
Yeah, give me an Arcana check.
Hey,
Intelligence.
Rush. Any idea how to get in this alchemical storage
25.
thing?
25. For a 25, you recognise the sort of blades of a fan, which you've seen you've seen the odd artificer use a similar device to move air around. It sort of looks like basically like a tube connected to the sort of small structure in the middle of the room. You sort of infer maybe it's designed to pull air out. You know, for a 25, I'm just going to straight up tell you it's what you as a player would recognise. Well, I'll tell you what you as a player might recognise as a fume hood
All right.
for the
So
room
now-
below.
Will that
Okay.
safely ventilate the alchemical supplies room, or fill this room with poison gas?
Or I really want access to that room. Twak just like scurries down as fast as they can, like dash, dash, dash.
Yeah, Red, do you
And
want to get in there? I'd
I
say
wanna-
do
I
it
wanna-
carefully.
Open that door.
Okay, so the door is locked. What would you like to do about it?
Do I have thieves' tools? I don't think I do because I don't have that background.
Red, do not smash the door. I can see what's going through your head, mate. Don't do it.
I'm feeling clobbering.
Oh,
Guinness, hold him back. Hold him back.
Is the door locked? Can I just open it?
The door is locked. I mean, you don't have proficiency with the tools, but you could still just try forcing the lock.
I don't believe I have thieves' tools at all.
I can hear hissing. Can I sniff under the door?
Yeah, you can sniff under the door.
Wait, Guinness can do that thing where like changes form, right? Or like squeezes through any space.
Depending on how small the space is, yeah.
Yeah. I
Can
think Guinness.
I have an idea?
If you want
Oh, yeah?
perception, that's 22 on the sniff.
Basically, you can't smell anything, but there doesn't seem to be any sort of real space between the door. It looks like it's airtight.
The
If
answer
I-
then could have been no to I can't sniff under the door.
But rolling is fun, Nick.
It is.
It's only fun if there's a point.
Yeah. Don't make
What's the
him roll
point?
if it's not possible.
There was a point. You realised the door was
Okay.
airtight.
I could have seen that. Also,
So-
how am I hearing the shushing noise if it's airtight?
It's coming
Yeah.
from behind the door.
Sound tight.
All right. So if I look through the fan, can I see the room
It's going
inside?
through the door. Got it.
Make me a wisdom perception check at disadvantage.
All right.
I want to have Guinness dissolve their way through like that the handle and the mechanism of it, so that the door will just then swing open.
Can I have my sprite give me the help action to cancel out the disadvantage?
No, because your sprite can't look can't look harder. I don't think it really works that way.
No. But we
It
can
can't
both
be.
look and try.
It can't just will the mechanism that's in the way out of the way.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay, yeah, that's less than 5. Well, less than 10. I forgot what I rolled, but it was less than 10.
Yep. I'm afraid you see shit. Not
Yeah.
literally.
Oh, it's a toilet.
I kind of want to push one of the buttons, but I'm worried that it might vent the room. And
Can
Sus.
Guinness dissolve the door handle, and then
Yep.
the mechanisms behind it?
Yeah, Rush is gonna get by the door and make sure it's open.
Yeah, I could try that. Do you want me to try?
Yes, please, I will direct. This area.
Okay, so I guess we'll basically say you're trying to direct Guinness helping Guinness in a sort of dissolving the lock. So what I'll say is, I'll say you can make a Thieves' Tool proficiency. Obviously, you don't have proficiency, so just roll straight. I guess that you're doing. Actually, make this a straight charisma roll to guide Guinness through this.
Could I, because I'm using my technical knowledge, could I argue intelligence?
Go on then.
You're such a kind DM.
Am I though? Am I
She
really?
did just nearly murder Red.
12 plus 4.
I didn't even
roll.
get bloody.
16?
It's all good.
16.
Did that not bloody you? How much HP
No.
you got? Jesus.
I'm a barbarian, and I'm a barbarian.
Okay. So, I have good news. The DC to try and pick the lock on the door was 5.
Because it's a bomb.
The even better news is, by passing a DC 15 check, you realise the lock is heavily corroded. The door's wobbling. As you help Guinness try and bypass the lock. Now, the question here is, Guinness in this process is basically trying to burn the lock away. So will this information be useless?
Now, I would like to point out that acid does not ignite flammable substances.
No, it doesn't.
This is kind of why I was using that rather than the bashing root or produce flame.
Yeah.
But
I
if-
was
if
tempted to
the-
break out the burning hands. I'm not gonna lie.
If
It
the
wouldn't-
lock's
it was-
already corroded, maybe the room is just filled with acid.
Yeah.
Maybe.
What I'm going to say is, give me an intelligence saving. I'll say, give me an intelligence saving throw to warn Guinness to stop in time.
$60.
Guinness immediately says, "Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to."
No. No, apologize. You was doing what I was saying to do. You were doing it excellently. It turns out maybe not best course of action.
Okay. So yeah, at this point, the door is now unlocked, and you can open it if you wish.
Hey, if you're gonna open that thing,
out of the
I'm
door.
gonna step a bit further away.
Yeah, I'm gonna go around the door with
Yeah.
Rush. I think Rush has got the better idea.
Still keeping the door open, mind you.
I'm gonna shout,
Hey, Ortho, have your sprite do it or something.
I mean, they'll do whatever I tell them to, but I kind of don't want to get my sprite blown up.
I understand. They're family.
Is
Exactly.
okay. Is not explosive. Is corrosive. Very different.
All right, mate. Go ahead. We're all behind you. Right
All right, all right.
No,
But if this kills Cranberry,
I'm
somebody owes me some money.
I'll give you 10
Gotta buy him.
silver.
Close enough.
I'm gonna step away and then say to Guinness,
This is this is corrosive. You are also corrosive, so you are immune to corrosive damage. Yes.
it's just gonna be an open window in there. that's the whooshing we've heard. That slight hiss.
If you
Yeah,
get attacked by an
There's a
acid
single
cat,
snake.
I think
Alright.
so.
Then you can open door, see what is inside.
Okay, I can do that.
Good luck.
Alright. Well,
and I'm
Well,
gonna
if
step
Guinness is
slightly
doing
around
it.
the corner.
I'm also rolling up to bed, the sleeping bag. Just
Okay,
to take
yeah.
it.
I thought you meant you were getting in it. He's gonna have a nap while this is going on.
Yeah, just hiding under the covers. Whatever's in there can't hurt them.
Exactly.
Yeah. Guess add a sleeping bag to your inventory. It's quite a good one.
Okay. How good?
Like, it's a bit weather worn, but it's clearly someone who, one, was doing pretty well for themselves, and two, had a good reason to invest in their sleeping bag.
I suppose.
You're not going to get any mechanical advantage, but it does look fancy.
That's all I was wondering.
Okay. So, yeah. Are you going to stand back, Whack?
Yeah, I have. I'm like around the corner.
Alright, sorry, it hadn't updated for me.
Yeah.
Can I do an insight check on this fan to see if pushing the button to vent the chemical room would be a good idea or a bad idea?
You can do an insight check on the fan, yes. But it is an inanimate object, so you're not really going to get much from it.
Yeah, I know. I don't
You
even
could
want to look at
just push a button. Just see what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brio, just double check something on the stream. Hit like refresh because none of our tokens are where they're currently showing on for you.
Oh, okay.
I think when that big crash happened, it might have all disconnected or something.
Yeah, it looks like it did.
Sorry about that.
That's all right.
Well, you didn't make a crash. It's
You don't know that.
technology.
Unless
True.
True,
Battle was going against her.
Alright.
Oh, yeah, I should delete that, shouldn't I?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah. Guinness extends a hand, this time in the form of Whack, turns the door handle, and...
dies.
Yep, Guinness is dead.
Oh, shit.
R.I.P.
Well, everybody go home.
Let me just get to my section on this. Here we go. Yep. Guinness opens the door. And you'll sort of hear the hissing sound now. Rush, you can just see beyond the door. Wow. Red, sorry, is it... Who's actually sort of looking in toward the door?
Yeah, Rush will be kind of leaning over and like looking through.
I suppose Cranberry will look into.
I have a high
Well, I'm
enough
just-
wisdom score that I'm not.
Okay, so what you see is many bottles of alchemical reagents. They're all cracked, spilled, and they're all mixing together, and have been for a very long time. And now the seal is as the door is opened, the seal's been broken. There's a strange crackling
You
noise
need to get out of here.
mixing with the hissing, and a loud puff as a cloud emerges from the door.
Oh, Guinness, get back, mate.
Everyone roll initiative.
Oh,
Hiding
Again.
a cloud?
Yes! Yes! I'm so happy.
Would you mind if we took a quick pee break? 'Cause I could.
Oh yeah, it's 9 o'clock. Sounds perfect.
Oh, yeah.
Let me just switch to the break screen.
All right, back in a minute.
So yep. Everyone can see your tokens, Discord tokens,
Okay.
but they can only hear and they can hear you.
This is only correct for somebody who is around a corner and can't see what's going on. My initiative is kind of trash.
Mine's not bad.
Okay, we're fighting a cloud.
It's full of
I don't
strife.
think. Hey! You know, I don't think my necromancy is going to be great against this one. It was okay against the ooze. I guess I'll find out.
Yeah, I think this was actually one of the first traps I designed for this dungeon. So I'm very excited.
Oh boy. Well, at least we've got the gears we needed to get our short rest, long rest, whatever.
Yes.
So we theoretically don't have to come back here.
This
Yep,
room
you
in
could-
particular, no. Yeah.
Yep, you could just leave. Although, now you'll never know what's inside the cupboard.
Damn you, Bree!
Oh, so if we had activated the device up top, it would have cleared out the room and skipped the combat.
Maybe.
I've decided that that's what would have happened, and that's canon now.
Oh, okay, yeah, I can't dispute that.
I mean, you can. The author is not dead.
Because you heard me on the radio?
Hey. I get that reference. I should get a drink. Is what I should do.
I should pee.
Yes, boob.
But can we actually fight this, or is this a get out of the room before it kills us kind of deal?
Yeah, I will sort of be clear. This is a trap rather than a monster.
Yeah, so it's a get out of the room.
Yep. Or you could try and learn what's inside the cupboard. Or you could just leave and let it slowly expand through the entire dungeon. That works for me too.
If it's going to do that, that means we have to have a way to stop it. Otherwise, it will just overrun the entire dungeon. We can't just shut the door because it was wobbling, and it'll probably just fall down.
I'm saying nothing till the start of the combat proper. Also, I'm taking my estrogen. Everyone who needs to take meds, take your meds.
My medicine tonight is chocolate.
The best medicine. You know, aside from actual medicine, you should also take medicine. But, you know, take chocolate.
I'm sure chocolate's a form of medicine.
Yeah.
Probably got some medicinal properties, right?
Yeah, like, I think theobromine supposed to do some nice things.
The bromine
Maybe
is the...
Aztecs used it for medicine or something, right?
I was going to say theobromine is the reason dogs can't eat chocolate.
Alright.
Are you a dog?
Oh, shit.
No.
There we go then. Shout out to the Druid from Tactical Breach Wizards though. For basically being Magical Adam Jensen.
They never asked me.
You know what I find funny? They include that line in the trailer, and it's the big meme line, but you can literally just have, like, it's a dialogue choice, so you can literally just have completely the opposite response.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you can just be all like, this is pretty awesome. I have knife arms. Be like, yeah, this is pretty awesome. I have knife arms.
Long before Google Stadia was a thing, there was a similar service called OnLive. I was one of the first people to sign up for it, so I got a few perks, and I briefly had a sub to it, I think, but I digress. My point is, that's how I played Deus Ex Human Revolution.
Yeah, I don't think I ever played the sequel. I should consider that.
Good game. Squeenix tried to shoehorn a live service game into the middle of it.
Yeah, I mean, I remember, like, the first Deus Ex Human Revolution basically had there was an entire segment which was a DLC bonus.
Yep.
So you can only get it if you had the pre-order bonus or you got the complete edition.
How rude.
That was
I'm back.
eventually folded into the full game.
Hi,
Yeah.
back. I was always here.
God damn it.
Dun 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 dun.
But, Enfys, you're not always here. You vanished in a puff of smoke in the last Fandelver campaign session.
Well, that's
knows what
there,
happened to
silly,
you?
not here.
Yes, they are silly. I know most of them, and have for a while. You are one of them. You are very silly. I put up the fucking Deck of Wonder in a gambling game, and not only did you win it first try, it was you who got it.
Yep. Easy.
Of course, Enfys was born for these things.
No, I'll
just
just
when-
take a D8. Just take a hit die's worth of damage every attempt. I figure I'll get some damage out of it. No.
I mean, you did. I
Yeah.
took damage, and then I rolled really well on a roll.
Yeah. Yeah, the winning condition was roll a 7. Or a 12, but I think it was just 7.
Is everybody here?
Yeah, Bree, what are we facing? Come on. Is it another? It's going to be another ooze, isn't it? A bigger,
No.
worse ooze.
It's a cloud.
Yeah, it's literally just a
It's
cloud.
worse than that.
A cloud ooze.
No, it's
A
just a cloud.
clues.
It's not an ooze, it's a cloud. I
Out
don't know
from
how
the
much-
mist steps an emo boy.
Yeah, sure, it coalesces into a man with a giant sword. He just sort of stands there patiently, as if waiting for his turn.
Look, mate, it is his turn though, so he's top of the round.
Oh yeah, I should take us back to the actual screen, shouldn't I? There we go. Oh, you can see me again.
Oh yeah,
Right.
are we
being
re-rolling
observed.
initiative or are we keeping the same as before?
I'll say re-roll, please.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry about that. I should have made that clear during the break.
Can't be much worse. Hey.
I've already re-rolled.
Oh
As
shit, the
has
cloud's on
red.
20.
Yeah,
Yep.
I will be clear, this
It's
is a
still-
complex trap, not a monster.
Oh, okay.
Okay, has everyone re-rolled?
Mm-hmm. I rolled 11
Yep.
and 11 for Ortho
Oh.
and Cranberry, and
Someone's got to roll for Guinness.
With their dex
it was
mods.
-3 on Guinness, wasn't it? Guinness gets 4. One better. Good job, Guinness. Alright. Let's get clouded.
Okay,
Howdy.
so yeah. At
For the
initiative,
chance balls.
so yeah, at initiative 20, as soon as Guinness opens the door, its hinges immediately rust, and it falls to the ground. And the cloud puffs out of the sort of cupboard and envelops the square Guinness is standing on. I'm just going to roll something, don't worry about it.
Not
No,
read.
I'll worry. That sounds good.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what?
Guinness.
If it makes you, if it puts you at ease, I'll just roll on Owlbear.
No, that
Guinness
won't.
is going to turn into a sheep.
Okay,
Oh, it's a
a 5,
D12.
interesting. Interesting, very interesting indeed. Okay, and yep, we begin with Ortho.
All right. Do I even know what's going on? I'm just standing up here on this thing. I mean,
Like
Cranberry
everyone,
can see.
like everyone would have been saying, "Do you want to open the door, Guinness?" And Guinness would be like, "Yeah, I'll open the door. I'll open the door. I'm going to open the door now. The door's being opened by me, Guinness. Who's opening the door?"
Yeah, the cloud coming out of the door. As much as I appreciated that bit.
There have
Okay.
been exclamations of alarm, surely.
Yeah,
Yeah, no,
Slush
Cranberry
would've,
can see what's going on. So,
Yeah.
yeah, I don't really, as a player, I don't really see any way to solve this other than magic I don't have, and I'm still not sure if hitting this button would be a good idea or not. So until I know one way or the other, it's like, anybody got an idea what's going on?
Yeah,
I ain't
yeah.
an
I will.
alchemist.
I will let you know that I will be. To be clear, this is filling about a 5x5 space at the moment.
Maybe ready to smash that button if it seems like we need it for something.
I mean, okay.
No, smash button.
Well, like
I've looked at it.
I don't know
I've got
what
an
it
idea.
does, mate.
I've got an idea of what the machine does because I have looked at it, and Twak is absolutely now like,
No, it moves air. This is air. Smash button.
But it might
Does it look
move
like-
the air right into his face?
That is a problem. Does it look like this fume
Then
hood is
don't
like
stay
connected?
there.
Does it look like the fume hood is like connected to a pipe that would like ventilate it somewhere?
Roll me. You know what, I'm going to be mean because this is a complex trap, so you need to be challenged. You can either roll to try and understand what it will do, or you can act. You can't do both.
Oh, fun.
Both will, either one will take your
I'll roll
action.
to try. I'll roll to try and understand what it'll do.
Oh, Cranberry can press the button, right?
Yeah, she can.
Okay, roll me Arcana, I guess, please. Intelligence.
Yay! Do, 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 do. That is a 19.
That'll do it. You can't see any sort of discernible place for the air to go, but now that you know what it is, you sort of realise that there's a magical component to this. It can probably just do something about the air without sort of blowing it into the room.
All right. And I say, okay, so guess this is some kind of magic filter, I guess. I don't know.
That's
and
what I said.
yeah, I should have listened to you. Anyways, it's my turn.
Okay, and Cranberry the Sprite's turn.
Cranberry goes up to push button.
Damn.
Cranberry is now in the blacked out area. I done goofed.
Yeah, Cranberry's
man.
up here.
Yeah, Cranberry's up there.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, there you go. So, yep, Cranberry presses the switch. There's a click. Ortho, you hear an ominous whirring sound, and you wonder if you've done the right thing.
Yeah,
But
I do.
there's a rushing of air, and the cloud is still sort of there, but it doesn't seem to be sort of growing, at least.
Well, that's something, I guess. I guess that's Cranberry's turn.
Okay, Red.
If I pop my head around the corner, what do I see in this room?
You can see through the haze of the cloud. There's various reagents sort of mixed with each other, reacting.
Okay. Nope, don't have. Damn it, don't have it prepared. I'd create or destroy water, and I was like, what if I just made it rain?
I'm sure adding more chemical components into the equation won't cause any trouble.
Definitely.
It's just water. It's chemically inert. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, most of the time. I mean, it's not like there's any substances that burn water, for example.
Yeah.
And the door
Enfys knows
is
what's up.
the door is still functional, right? It's not broken.
No,
No,
it fell
Broken,
down.
it's on the floor.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. The hinges.
yeah,
As soon as it was opened, the hinges were immediately corroded and
Yeah.
fell off the floor.
Okay. I'm gonna try and. Oh, I've got a normal shield. I was gonna say I'm gonna try and grab the door and use it as a shield. I'm just gonna raise my shield. And I'm gonna hide here behind cover just in case. At the moment, I'm gonna wait and observe and see what happens. And I'm just hiding. I will take the dodge action just in case, but yeah.
Yeah, I guess Red doesn't consider Guinness part of his family.
I mean, he does, but Guinness seems to be doing okay at the moment.
Oh yeah.
Like, so far, Red doesn't know what the danger is. There's a cloud, but no one's been harmed, so Red's holding off until he understands it.
Okay.
Which might take a while, because he has an intelligence modifier of -3.
That's fair. He's got that himbo energy. Okay. Is that your go?
Yep, that's my go.
Okay, Rush.
Fuck. Right, Guinness, how you feeling, mate? You okay in there?
There's everything around me is kind of purple.
Is it hurting you? Is it doing anything? What do you feel? What do you reckon?
I'm not sure.
Fuck, mate. All right.
I think it's sticking to me a bit.
All right. If I grab you, is it gonna hurt me?
You only
Yes,
take acid damage.
I'm literally made of acid.
Fuck. How do I get you?
My
out?
entire corporal form is designed to digest creatures made of meat like you.
All right.
I wish someone would hug me.
Oh,
No.
just wait till Amity gets back and you can hug Dry.
Aw.
All right. Well, maybe. All right. I'm gonna take a good look inside the cupboard of chemicals and see if I can figure out what is going on in there. What is like the chemicals? If there's like, I don't know, some sort of anything I can discern that will help me understand what's happening chemically in there, I guess.
Okay. So, what I'll need is a check, and you can use any sort of relevant tool proficiency if you've got it. So like a herbalist kit, alchemist
I don't
supplies,
have any
brewers
tool
tools.
proficiencies at all.
Okay.
Yeah.
Funnily enough, that was my plan when my turn came around.
Okay, I will allow intelligence arcana.
Okay, I'll go for that then.
Okay, I will warn you in advance. This will take multiple checks, and we're doing this sort of skill challenge style, so you won't be able to use the same one twice.
Okay.
Very cool.
All right.
Yep,
I am going to also activate my Tides of Chaos. Do this at an advantage.
Nice.
Excellent. Roll away.
It feels like an appropriately tense moment. So rushes in. Oh, it's a nat 20!
Ooh,
Oh,
that beats the DC, all right. Okay, so you sort of look through, and your various sort of like, you're not sort of an alchemist by trade or anything, but you're given sort of you've been to sort of school for you've been to sort of school for magic in general, and there were a few sort of crash courses in reagents, basic sort of lab safety, and you do realise that most of these are fairly common reagents, and you do sort of half remember the sort of procedure for dealing with them. You think you could either mix them or explain to someone how to.
All right. So we got to. All right, gang. We've got to mix these somehow to like undo the reaction that they're having. Anyone fancy doing some chemistry? No.
Do I look like
I
a
don't really.
chemist?
Either way, I think we got to get Guinness out of there because they ain't looking too peachy.
I'll handle that.
All right. But yeah, if someone can get in there, maybe I can help you understand how to do the chemistry side of things. I'm more a theoretical than a like applications kind of person, you know.
I have a theoretical
Guinness to
degree in
me.
physics.
Once again, I have to do it all myself.
I just said that I would do the bit with Guinness.
Yeah, you did the Guinness bit, you did the physical stuff, and Twak can do the smart stuff, yeah? And I'll just kind of stand here and try not to explode and shit.
Oh yeah. Speaking of, you use Tides of Chaos. I believe that's a roll on the table.
Not for
Alright.
using tides, I don't believe.
Okay.
To get tides back, it is when he casts a leveled spell.
Okay.
Well, it's at any point, at any time before I regain use of the feature, the DM can have me roll on the Wild Surge.
Oh, at
yeah.
any point.
which includes now.
Oh.
Yeah, includes right now.
Yeah,
Okay.
would this be thematic? I don't think it'd be thematic. But I'll keep that in my
It'd
pocket.
be funny though.
It is the first time I've used it this whole
Right.
quest or ever. So
Yeah, I'm gonna be fair and say just thinking isn't going to activate it yet.
okay, I'm thinking really hard, but yeah, sure, cool, all right. And then I'll probably stay like, well, I stand back enough so that when Red wants to get past, they can get past without having to squeeze past me. But that'll be
Okay.
me.
Yeah, Twak then.
Okay. So, 1, 2. So this places me next to the door, right?
Yep. You can just sort of see the cloud is sort of struggling to expand, but you guess something's keeping it in check at the moment.
Okay. So, I'm going to prepare my herbalism kit. Eye up all the components, figure out what's interacting and how, and get ready to neutralize them as best I can with what I have available.
Okay, roll me an intelligence check with your herbalism kit efficiency.
I also have a water skin, so that can be used for diluting bits if I need them to.
Yep, good.
Herbalism. Intelligence with the herbalism kit.
Yeah.
Let me get rid of the D8s because they're in the way. Doop, doop. Oh. That was a natural 20 for a total of 26.
Nice.
Two natural
You're killing
20s in a
these
row.
saves.
Nice.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's good. Okay, so yep. Rush sort of identified what the spell was and what the common counter agents are. You're able to mix them up. Like, you're able to just sort of reach around and grab a few
Mm-hmm.
bottles from inside. Because, there's a
So
standard sort of formula for this.
Yeah,
and
the important question I have there is, do I have to step in to be close enough to apply this?
yeah, you've got. I'm gonna say you're able. You can basically sort of mix it up in your water skin, but someone needs
Yeah.
to get in there to apply it.
Alright, would that be... Is it in... Do I still have the action economy to do that immediately?
I'm gonna say it would have taken your action.
Okay, so I need to
And-
either
yeah.
wait a turn or give it to somebody else and tell them how to do it. Okay.
Yeah. Basically, you just sort of need to pour it over the spill, but
Yeah.
you need to sort of pour it correctly. Like, you can't just sort of dump it in the middle. You need to
Yeah. Yeah,
sort of make sure it's neutralizing it.
Yes. Okay. So that's the end of my turn now while I either wait for somebody to do the thing or wait to do it myself.
Do you want to move back so you're not right next to it?
No.
I mean, they need to make the handoff, don't they? Okay, that brings us to Guinness. Guinness is starting in the cloud.
This is the bit I'm scared of, because if the cloud has a negative effect on Guinness that makes Guinness hostile temporarily.
Ooh, that would have been spicy. Okay, so remind me, what's Guinness's dexterity?
-3.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, let's just have a quick roll then. Yep. That's an 11. So yeah, unfortunately Guinness does not make the save.
Guinness.
Oh no.
The strange alchemical mixtures coalesce from the cloud and slowly coat Guinness, and immediately start evaporating. They now have a thick fog around them, which will obscure their vision for the next hour. Everything is heavily obscured to them unless they take a bonus action to wave some of the fog away for that turn.
Okay, that could be worse.
Oh.
Could be
they're
worse.
vaping.
What's it smell
Disintegration.
like?
Yeah. Guinness, like, looks well hard, but they smell of candy floss. Okay, we're back to
I
the...
hate those things so much.
Yeah, tell me about it, I have to sell them. Yeah, we're back to the top of the round. Good news is the cloud does not expand. Okay, that's a 9, interesting. That'll be very interesting indeed. Okay, and I'm going to just roll a straight d6, looking for an odd or even. Don't worry about it. In fact, you know what? Someone else roll me any dice you like. Just tell me whether the result's odd or even.
Sure.
I roll a D infinity and the result is potato.
Oh, wow. Bird the natural 20 on that, so even.
Even. Okay, the fan continues to run.
Oh good. That means it can stop.
I'm scared.
Okay, Ortho?
I mean, I feel like I'm a little out of my element here. I'm not really sure how I can help. Anybody need anything?
I mean, you could try and hop down and take the counter agent into the cloud.
Yeah. It's only, what, 10, 20 foot up?
You can just go
Okay,
down
so-
the stairs.
You could do that. I
There are stairs.
There are stairs, yeah.
may also be an idea just to get away from that fan in case it does stop working.
Other means of
or
descending are
explode,
available.
or- Yeah.
Other means of descending are indeed available, but this is like my only Nordmark character that doesn't have Misty Step.
And is actually a fae.
Yep.
Yeah, so once he levels up, you'll have it.
Well, once the 2024 switches over to
Exactly.
the new Archfey Warlock, he'll have fucking 5 free Misty Steps
Yeah.
a day.
You can have all the teleports. All the teleports.
All of them.
Could teleport
Anyways.
right into that room.
I
20
could.
teleports. Maybe more.
Maybe more. Anyways, I use all of my move. Wait, I can just jump this gap, right?
Yeah, you can jump down. Wait, what's your strength
what's your
modifier?
strength?
Not modifier.
Oh yeah, what's your
What
strength?
is your
Sorry.
strength?
One second. Sorry,
It would have to be-
I pulled up the wild magic table just to see what was going to happen if the tides of chaos kicked in. Anyways, his strength is 12.
Yep, you can jump 10 feet. You don't need to make a roll for that.
Anyways, so that's 10, 15. So Ortho is now downstairs. 20. So what's going on here? How do we stop this?
Take mixture.
I don't know.
And then I rattle off a number of steps that you have to do with the mixture to neutralize the alchemical concoction.
I pause after you finish and then say, I don't know, again.
Why male models?
Yeah, exactly.
You're stupid, I just told you. Well, unless I dash, I can't get there. And if I dash, I can't mix anything, so in my turn.
Okay. Cranberry, you're up.
Cranberry is gonna stay by the button in case the thing stops, and they can hit the button to start it again, if that's even possible.
Hey, good job.
Does it look like the fan's warbly, like it could stop?
Have you seen this type of device before?
No, I haven't. There's no way I'd know. Anyways, I can't really think of anything for me or Cranberry to do unless I can get to that door. So, Cranberry's too small to mix the stuff and deploy it, I would assume. Unless you say otherwise.
Can Cranberry
How-
carry things?
Yeah.
They
how
have a
much
strength of 3.
What's the carry capacity of a creature again?
What is that?
It's like their strength modifier multiplied by something, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm looking it up. Because
Strength score times 5, I think.
strength score times 15.
Yeah.
Wait. Yeah.
Okay.
Minus 30.
Okay, so it's their strength score, so that'll be 3 times 15, so 45.
Yeah, 45 pounds.
Okay. That's actually quite a lot.
Yeah, it's purposefully very, very high. My carrying capacity is 210 pounds.
Yep, so mechanically they could carry an entire water skin.
Yeah. The question is, can they try and mix the stuff?
Well, Wax already mixed it.
Twak
It's just a
mixed
matter
it,
of deploying it properly.
Well, can they do that? I guess is my question.
No.
Carry a water skin and pour it out.
For what it's worth, if it gets to me and nobody else has done it, I'm just gonna do it.
All right, fair.
Yeah. Yep. Are they intelligent enough to sort of pour it properly, do you think, or?
They have a higher intelligence than I do.
No, they can certainly
14.
try then. They can try then. Yep.
Yeah, so I suppose Cranberry will come next to Quack. Well, what do I have to do to stop this?
I rattle off the explanation.
Yep. Basically, if Whack you know that basically it needs to be carefully poured around the edges. But because like if it was just a matter of chemicals mixing with chemicals, obviously you just need to mix them carefully. But because it's magic, you sort of have to do it a bit ritualistically. Like you have to pour counterclockwise, pour north, pour south, that sort of thing. Form a bit of a protection sigil.
Sorry, for future references, for tiny creatures, it's strength times 7.5 pounds for your carrying capacity, so it's half what a small or medium creature is.
Got it.
I forgot that size mattered in that one weird use case.
Okay. Well,
20
they can.
pounds is still quite a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
still a lot.
Definitely more than a full water skin.
Yeah. So they will grab the stuff, and let's hope this cloud doesn't outright kill them, because then somebody else has to go in and grab the stuff.
Okay. So
Again,
well,
I'm right there. No worries.
Yeah, I know.
yeah, I'll just get rid of this. I'm very sorry I didn't actually draw any interior.
Wow. All right, so Cranberry takes the stuff and tries to head inside.
Okay, so you're entering the cloud for the first time on your turn, so you're going to be affected by it. And with what I rolled, a 9, I will need a wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh boy. What is Cranberry's? Yep. All right. Ba-ba-da-da-da. So that's wisdom plus modifier plus any saving throw bonus. Okay, fucking great on that one. That's a 19.
Yep, you pass the saving throw. You feel a massive chaotic energy welling up inside you, but you're just sort of able to will it to dissipate. Nothing
Alright.
happens.
So they attempt to do whatever it is Twak said to do.
Okay. Could you please give me a... Let's call this Intelligence Arcana. No, wait, Arcana's been used, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Do you have any sort of relevant proficiencies?
No. They've got stealth and perception.
Okay, just a raw intelligence check then, please.
Got it. Come on, don't roll bad. This could be bad if I do. That is a 13. Wait, raw intelligence check, 15.
I was looking for a... Well, the DC for all 3 stages has been set at 15. Congratulations.
Nice.
Yep,
That
you
was
pour you pour the quantity of the water skin according to Twak's instructions, and slowly but surely, the sort of purple mist in the air starts to dissipate, and you're pretty sure that all of the chemical reagents from the broken bottles have been neutralized, and it's safe to continue. Well done.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good job, little sprite. You performed adequately.
Well, you explained it so clearly.
Fucking teamwork. Red, what the fuck were you doing, mate?
What are you talking about? Did you want me to go in there and try mixed chemicals?
Nah, you got a good point.
I'm assuming that interrupted Red's short rest, right? Because we were hanging around.
I wasn't taking a short rest.
Oh, I thought you were.
I sat down and said I feel like I could do with one, but since the rest of the party weren't taking one, I have not taken a short rest.
Are we done? Is the cloud gone?
Yep, you're out of initiative.
All right.
Okay.
So what is Cranberry seeing there?
Yes.
Okay,
Other than
you see
dozens of broken, smashed vials.
Nothing. It's pitch black, and the only character in our party without dark vision.
No, the room has been lit up. We turned on a light switch 2 hours ago.
Yep. Yep, and with the cloud no longer sort of interfering with the gas lights, it's now sort of lit up as well. Of course, it was always lit up. Wow, you're crazy.
Right.
Okay, so the first thing you sort of notice as you walk in is a large box labelled emergency first aid. Great place to have it.
Yeah.
And if you
Yeah,
pop
well,
that
you need
open, yeah. If you pop that open, you find a healer's kit and 2 antitoxins.
But this is like having a defibrillator behind an electric fence.
Does this surprise you, given what you know about everyone who either works in here or was responsible for building it?
Yeah, no, none of
No.
this shit is sensible, is it?
No.
And yeah, there's all sorts of various alchemical substances. I'll say maybe where are my notes? Yep, 50 GP worth if you find the right seller.
All right.
Take it there's no like notes or blueprints or anything else inside this place as well.
Yeah, any legible notes have long been destroyed by the ink and paper reacting.
Yeah.
Oh, this cupboard sucks.
That was its function, yes.
All right.
Got him.
Okay, so I mean, this place is just wasted, really, isn't it? Like, it's a cupboard full of broken chems and a few of those tubey things, some dodgy ooze.
Well, there's a healer's kit. And some... you said antitoxins? I don't know what mechanically those would do.
They give you advantage on saving throws against poison, I believe.
All right. Well, we got a whole bag of cogs, I guess, so that's something.
Yep. The little side quest icon in the corner of your vision sort of dings.
Red, mate, I think you're the one that's had the most of a beating out of us. You doing all right? Do you need to stop for a bit, or should we head on?
I
into,
could
like,
do
the
with an
library?
hour or so.
An hour or so. Oh. Well, there's a bed up top. You want to go have a nap? You need a little nappy, boys.
I don't trust listening, little shit. I don't
Wait,
trust
don't touch
anything in this place. I'll just keep up against the wall.
All right. Guess we'll close the door.
Okay, as Red leans against the wall, a tendril emerges. Only joking.
Listen here, you little shit.
Red falls into the wall.
The wall starts singing. You know precisely what.
All right. So, short rest then. I've not taken much damage at all, so I'm not gonna roll any hit die. But
Yeah.
Just before we take a short rest, I'm going to go up to Guinness and go, "Hey, did I hear it right that nobody's ever hugged you?
That's right.
Oh, well, come here, you big lug."
And
Careful.
Red's going to hug Guinness.
Ah,
I'm gonna step over here.
Okay. First of
I'm
all,
gonna watch Red die.
you can take a point of inspiration. Second of all,
Now we see how bad this is going to go.
yeah. So yeah, this is an attack, so I'm gonna basically halve the acid damage. So we'll make this 2d8. It's like the rule is normally you just take 1 point of acid damage if he like touches you for a spell or something, but this is a full-on hug, so
Yeah, no, that's fair.
yep, 11 points of acid damage.
Okay. I click my fingers and take half. Meaning
11
I
is
actually
absorbed.
take 1 damage because I still have temporary hit points up.
Oh, nice.
Fair enough then.
Hey, no matter what everyone else says, all right, you're as much of a part of our family as Rush over there, or even as much as as Twak or Ortho.
Yeah. Thank you, Red.
You're all right, Guinness.
I'm sorry
One of
about the
us now.
door.
Hey, we were trying to get that thing open. Don't worry about it.
I'm gonna go kip up against a wall and get eaten by the wall mimic.
And actually, I realised I've got a D6 for hit die, so I might as well use it for this because
I'm gonna start with my D12 hit die and then see if I need the D8s later.
Yes.
back to full health.
Where's my D6s?
It's another 7 hit points. So... I'll roll the D8 as well. And another 11 hit points. Hey, that's max, exactly. Perfect.
Who's Max?
The Star of Life is strange.
I can't believe you're erasing Daniel like this. And what's the face from True Color?
Nobody called What's Her Face is the star of anything.
Alex. Her name was Alex.
I got my short rest resource back, but do not get my shifts back anymore. But I got my wild shapes, so that's good.
How long did temp HP last? Until long rest?
Temporary HP lasts until long rest unless it specifies duration.
Got it. Alright, so while we're doing this long rest, I'm gonna talk to Twak. So, this door says library, and you're a smart one, you probably want to go in there, huh?
Yes, is likely to have good information.
Yeah. Is the door locked?
I don't know. Try open door.
Yeah.
I
How was
forget what we
asking
were
the
told
DM?
about in the library when we were up top. They did talk about it, didn't they?
Yeah, they did. Yeah. So,
Okay.
I suppose not to rock the boat. After the short rest has come to an end, I'm going to try to open the door if we get the successful short rest.
Okay.
I'll just-
I will just tell you now you can have the short rest. Like, nothing hidden here is going to bother you.
Yeah. Right. Hey, Twak, come help me open this door.
I am surrounded by incompetence.
I opened the door.
And this is me. I'm giving the help action to Twak to open the door. And Twak, we both get temp HP.
Oh.
Because I
Yeah,
can do
you-
that.
Yeah. Also helping you open this door fills you with determination.
Yeah. I'm gonna
Well
roll a
then.
d6 in Albert. Yeah, it's one of the hobgoblin things I can do. We get a d6 plus 2 temp HP.
There's some sort of joke in here. Like, there's the three of us here. Like, how many nerds does it take to open a door?
Congrats, we both get 5 temp HP.
Take those.
That's the first time I've managed to use that.
Red, you come
I
in?
can also.
We're all good to
Yeah.
go, mate.
5 more minutes.
Okay.
I can also
All right,
increase.
I'm coming.
I can also increase movement speed and grant disadvantage on a target's attacks for 1 minute. The next attack it makes for a minute.
Oh, the next. Okay. I was going
Yeah.
to say, all of
Okay.
its attacks for a minute is a lot.
Okay, so...
Brent
Uh,
Barry
sorry, go on.
flies in.
yep.
See what's up.
So, Whack pulls open a wooden door made of oak, inlaid with a darker walnut. It has a lovingly placed brass plaque on it, reading library. And you just sort of all feel a cold breeze emanate, which obviously gets a bit faster and dissipates as you open it. And...
Does it seem odd to anybody else that the library would lead straight into this weird chemistry room.
I mean,
Nah, this place is weird anyway, innit?
when you're like
Okay.
doing science stuff, you need a place to store your notes. I guess right next to the science place would make sense.
Everything I've learned about people who like books is that they're all weird.
Okay.
You are not wrong there, mate.
Okay, so what you see before you is... Sorry, go on.
No, Twak was just grumbling about being surrounded by uncultured swine.
Oh, that's D&D for you. So yeah, what you see is a 20-foot corridor. There's nothing really in it. Just a door at the other end.
Oh, well, I guess it's not right next to it. Okay.
Anyways, Cranberry flies to the end of the hallway.
Cranberry finds the door.
Opens the door.
The door opens.
All right. Now, obviously, I should be checking for traps, but like, I'm not. I'm not thinking about that.
Your life is a sacrifice that Twak is willing to make.
Okay, so Ortho, if you make your way down the corridor...
No, I
You
said
walk-
Cranberry was.
Oh, sorry. Cranberry can try and going through the door and goes through the door.
And this small little sprite voice calls back down the hallway. The door's open!
Go then. All right. Why are
Okay.
you looking so nervous?
That sprite buddy of yours is pretty handy. I'm going.
And I start walking down the corridor.
Yeah, I'll follow.
I follow behind.
Okay, so Twak, are you at the back of the group?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so Twak, as you walk away from the door you all entered through, and towards the other door, you feel a strange tingle in the air. Well, all of you do, especially those of you attuned to magic. Whack, what you see is the door you just walked through gets a blue haze over it. Ahead of you, you all see the door that Cranberry moved through. Cranberry's stuck on the other side, by the way, sorry. Gets an orange haze.
Oh no.
After a second, there's a slight crackling and a soft voice. Extra-dimensional containment procedures in place. Intruders, please stand by for a welcoming party. Place any and all weapons on the ground so your hands are free to accept your welcoming gifts. Thank you.
God damn it, GLaDOS!
Roll
Sorry, extra
initiative.
dimensional. What?
Oh, I do
Extra-dimensional.
better every time I roll initiative. That's not bad.
Let's roll that.
Oh, I'm back to the lows.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
Ba, ba, ba.
What's the Cranberry's Dex mod?
I haven't put the new initiative on the thing yet. Sorry.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, we did not roll well this time around.
Oh, Guinness has rolled real bad.
I imagine Guinness would be near the back with me anyway. So just
And we're all in the room, right?
yes, but order might matter. So I'm just
Yeah, I guess. So.
just a preliminary. Feel free to change yourselves up as necessary.
Surprised no one else decided to check for traps when I said I wasn't.
Hey, the sprite made it through fine.
Oh, that's fair.
Yep.
But they didn't touch any of the ground.
Bree,
Yeah,
this
well,
session is proper devilish.
Well, I suppose what's going on? What's happened?
Party
Okay.
time. Apparently.
Engaging party protocol. A hatch
Thank you for
opens in the ceiling. Sorry, were you saying something?
I was just gonna quote the end of Portal.
Ah, okay. Oh yeah, the one they sort of added in when they released the second game.
Thank you for assuming the correct party escort submission position.
Yeah. So yep, a hatch opens in the ceiling, and through it drops a tiefling man.
Ooh.
He has a very distinctive nose. He looks very emaciated, and is covered in plain threadbare robes. He is not going to do anything for now. Okay, and we're up to red then.
Hey, what do we think about this party? These receiving guests dimension thing. I don't get a good vibe on this. Should I keep hold of my weapon?
Yeah, that's a good question. I mean, I don't know. I've been to a lot of parties, but this don't look like no party receiver.
I'm gonna stow my weapons, open my hands out, and go,
Okay. Whatever you need.
And step forward into the corridor.
Okay, so you
And
just
I'm
walking
going
through
to
the
take the dodge action.
Okay. So yeah, so you're walking towards the tiefling who's just dropped through the ceiling.
Yeah.
Okay, good. And is that your go?
Yep, that's my go. Taking the dog action,
Take the dog
dodge action, and just walking
Well,
through.
you're a druid. You can take the dog action.
I know it's tempting, but not yet.
Okay, Twak.
Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna do is step through the portal that's just appeared behind me.
Okay, you're now at the other end of the room.
This is what Twak suspected and what I knew.
That's what Enfys suspected.
No, I know Portal when I see it. I've never played the game, but I've seen it. Okay.
Is conjuration how to turn off? I do not like idea of these protocols.
Okay. You can make an Arcana or an Investigation check to see if you can work out how this works.
Yeah. Can I discern anything about the magical mechanisms going on here? Oh, natural 19 for a total of 25.
Okay, good.
This rainbow dice is behaving itself really well today. I'm scared.
Very nice.
Okay, so for a 25, you can infer the. Well, I'll give you two things. One, there must be sort of some way to disable the trap. Like, it probably involves the clone somehow. Two, there's probably also some sort of password to override it. All the best magical traps have them.
This going to have to take some thinking. Twak suggests follow protocol until protocol is actively hostile.
And that's the end of my turn.
Okay. Cranberry. You can hear everyone talking from the other side of the this orange haze, but you can't see through it.
They can if I want them to, but so I can communicate telepathically with them.
Okay.
So I would say, see if you can find some kind of maybe button that turns this off over there, and they will look for anything that looks like a release lever or button.
Okay.
Since they are on the other side of all of this. Or maybe...
roll me an investigation check, please.
Alright. Let's see, what is... I don't think Cranberry has any bonuses to investigation, sadly.
Just raw intelligence then.
Yeah,
You know what?
throw
I'll allow
intelligence.
perception.
Alright.
You are basically looking for something.
This is true. Yeah, I used Cranberry's inspiration to reroll, and that is a 22.
Okay, for a 22, Cranberry realises they can sort of reach through the portal. Although they're not entirely sure how easy it would be to pull someone through it. And they don't. They see their sort of sigils controlling it, but they don't really get much else. It's possible, given time, they might be able to discern the passphrase.
All right, but not this turn.
Probably not.
No. So I'll say back to the group. Yeah, Cranberry might be able to do something, but it's going to take a minute.
Okay. Speaking of,
And that's Cranberry's turn.
Yep. Ortho's up next.
Yeah, okay. So passphrase is possible. Maybe it's not hostile to us as long as we don't do anything hostile, which seems to be what Red is going off of. Given that I know that this whole place is set up by Merifrith Winifrith, I would just like to see if I can do some kind of Arcana check or some kind of check to try and guess what the password might be, or just say Merifrith Winifrith.
Okay. Well, talking is free action, so you can say Merifrith Winifrith. That doesn't do anything.
Okay. Yeah. I don't have weapons on me because I just use Eldritch Blast, so there's nothing to put down. But got my hands up peacefully at the moment.
Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah, and you can roll Arcana if you want to see if you can try and work out what the password might be. Sorry, I wasn't clear.
Yeah, that's not gonna do shit. That's an 11. Well,
Yeah,
I have
unfortunate.
inspiration. They both had inspiration. That is an 18.
Okay, an 18's better. You wonder if that journal you found might have a clue.
Put your hand to Twak. Say, Twak, check the journal. There might be a password in there. And that's my turn.
Okay. Rush.
Rush is going to, I follow the instructions. They don't carry weapons habitually. They do have a dagger and a light crossbow, but they're not out. We'll just hold out their hands to show that they're empty, and probably have a good look around. You said that the clone thingy dropped through a hole in the ceiling or something?
Yep, basically a hatch opened up and the clone dropped out.
Has the hatch closed back up, or is it still open?
It's closed back up.
How high up is this hatch?
About 10 feet.
Okay. Does it look like, when it opened up, would it have looked like it was like mechanically operated, or is it a magical hatch, or?
It just looked like a mechanical hatch, I guess.
All right. I think, Rush is going to take the dodge action as well following Rush's lead, following Red's lead. But they are intrigued about the hatch situation. So that is something that is going through their head at the moment. That'll be my turn.
Okay. Next up is Guinness. He's going to just sort of look around nervously. And obviously they're not carrying anything, weapon or otherwise. So they just sort
It's
of...
gonna be okay, Genus. Just chill out, mate. It's alright.
Yeah, they just sort of hold their hands up, following everyone else's lead. And back to the top of the round. The voice repeats. The welcoming party will escort you to your destination. Please be ready to accept your welcoming gifts.
All right. I got my hands wide open.
This is not gonna end well.
It might.
Likes a party.
Yeah, what's the worst that could happen? Okay, so the tiefling looks at you, and Red was the first to speak to it, so it looks at Red.
Mm-hmm.
Thinks for a second. And holds out its hand. Please give me a wisdom saving throw, Red.
Okay. Oh no!
Figured that might be the
Okay.
case. Let's go.
Red's gonna be good
I
at
was
these.
hoping you were
It's
gonna get
17.
Yeah. You feel coil magic, like it feels like a snake's crawling around you, but there's nothing there. It's just sort of, I mean, you know a bit of magic. You recognize no magic when you feel it, and you shake it off. The
Hey,
hold
what was
person
that
fails
shit?
the hold person fails to take effect.
Oh, now I'm mad.
The Winifred clone looks neither afraid nor upset its spell failed, and that's its go. Red, you're up next.
How wide's this corridor?
About 5 feet.
Okay, I won't turn into a giant elk. Let's see. It is time to turn into badger, weasel, elk, or panther. Panther. Yeah, I'm gonna wild shape into a. No, I know what I'm gonna do. It's time for my little buddy. Snap my fingers, and Ember appears.
Hey.
My wildfire spirit, and when it appears, each creature within 10 feet of the spirit other than its creator when it appears must succeed on a dexterity saving throw.
Alrighty. That's
And
going
the
to be a
spell save
dexterity.
DC is 13.
Okay, dexterity saving throw. Yeah, dexterity is actually better than you'd think on these things. That's an 11, no? Yep, so
Okay.
yeah, well, it's a minion anyway, so the resistance doesn't matter.
Aha. So that
One
would be 9
barbecue
points of
teeth.
fire damage. So
Yeah.
it's gone.
Yep, one barbecue tiefling.
Toasty.
How'd it go, Ember?
And
Error.
I'll just say,
Please allow.
get
please
up on my shoulder.
Ah. Okay. So yep, the voice says, Error, please allow your welcoming party to welcome you to the party.
I'm going to use the
They
rest
will-
of my movement to continue down the corridor as well.
Okay. The corridor is only like 30 feet long, so you can sort of make it to the end of the corridor.
Okay.
Are you going through the portal?
Not yet. I'm gonna tell Ember,
Hey. If anything comes through that portal, attack it.
Twak goes through the portal.
Yeah.
I'm stood next to the portal that you just approached. So
Yeah,
you know.
you just walked into Twak, who emerged from the portal.
oh, I thought I was in the front still. Sorry.
Oh, well,
No, 'cause
you are at the... Yeah.
Yeah, you were at the front, I was at the back. I went backwards through the portal and appeared. in front
Right.
of
That's yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Ember has an intelligence score higher than mine. She's not gonna just attack you because you've come through. This isn't an automaton. I'm issuing a command to attack enemies, not not anything else. This isn't some wizard nonsense. This is druid nonsense. We have wisdom scores.
Actually, just for fun, could you give Ember a raw intelligence check for me, please?
Okay. 21. Natural 20.
Interesting.
If Ember has learned anything, by the way, we can communicate.
Okay, is this just like a
Ember,
mental...
Ember understands all the languages of me. And I believe we can communicate as well. Maybe Ember can't speak. I wanna check the full stat block, but it might be that Ember can't speak.
Okay, so Ember can't speak. Yeah, this will be. Yeah.
I want to double check the full one for the wildfire spirit.
It's not like a
yeah, just
telepathic...
understand, so can't speak.
Okay, Ember starts chittering something in your ear, but you're not quite sure what she's trying to say.
What is it, girl? Did him fall down a well?
Oh my god!
Maybe. Ember isn't sure who... Well, everyone knows who Imp is, I imagine.
Imp is the tale of legend.
In a way, Imp is the one who made it out of the town. Got a job and everything.
It was destiny.
Okay, so they're making Red, make me just give me an insight check to try and understand what Ember's trying to tell you.
Sure. That is... What's my insight? That's Ember's insight. That's very different to my own. Okay, that's a 14.
Yeah, you're not entirely sure what Ember's trying to say, but she's sort of gesturing a pushing motion towards the portal.
You want me to push Twak through the portal?
Okay, and is that your go?
That's my go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Twak.
It then becomes Ember's go. Ember's taking the ready action to attack any enemies that appear.
Oh yeah, fair enough
through
then.
the portal.
Yep. Twak. Red is telling Ember to attack and talking about pushing you through the portal.
Red is on the receiving end of a weary, withering glare, and then returns to burrowing through the pack for that journal. And then I'm gonna have a skim through it to see if I can find any information regarding this situation.
Yep, you sort of flip through, and you do actually find a section called security. You believe it might sort of be a list of passwords, but obviously it's not just written out.
Is it so it's like a cipher or some kind of?
Okay, you see one.
Is
you
it
see
even
one.
a language I speak?
Yeah, it's all written in common. It's basically you do see one line in this sort of list of various sort of what you assume are descriptions of traps and locked doors. Says extra dimensional space, and it just says source.
Sauce. 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 Word does not do anything.
How's it spelled?
Wait, I went knuckle for a second.
How's it spelled? Because I remember having trouble with that word when I was learning my letters.
Source is in what you put on chips.
Huh.
Once again, Twak just sort of gives Red that stare, like,
What you are thinking and what I am thinking.
Yeah.
The difference between us is, how can I put this politely?
Between like a jock and a real like loser nerd, yeah. Yeah, got it. I get what you're saying, don't worry. It's alright though, I like you anyway.
One day I am going to turn you into a potted plant.
and then I turn around.
I reckon that'd be nice, honestly. Like, calming, you know?
Isn't that a millennial mood?
So I'm repeatedly saying the word source because that's the word I've got to work with, and I'm going to investigate around the like border of the. No, wait, hang on. If I already used my action,
I'm gonna say.
Not on a roll or anything, have you?
Oh no,
Yeah.
Twak has discovered YouTube poops.
Oh no.
Yeah. You picked up the journal literally the last room, so I doubt you'd have stowed it at the bottom of your backpack or anything. So yeah, pulling it out was probably a free action. One item interaction.
okay, so we've got the word. I'll investigate around the edge of the port. See if it's connected to the connected to the wall, or if I could discern anything about how it's being sustained. Something. I don't know what to do with the word source.
I think I'd like to be a fern.
Would you like it? Would you like a vole?
Yeah, just make me an investigation check, I guess. Intelligence.
Yep, naturally. Rainbow dice is coming through. Waiting for the string, and that one's 25.
Okay. You actually remember a source was mentioned on the desk where you picked up that this journal.
Wait, who picked it up? Orthos. Orthos
Yeah, I
brought me
picked
all
it
the
up.
stuff.
Yeah, I picked up all the stuff.
Yep, there was a note next to the sandwich. Do you still have the sandwich and all the note next to it?
I mean, I remember handing the note and the journal to Twak because they're the smartest one in the group, as far as I know. So they'd have the note and the journal. I'd probably have everything else.
Okay. Thwack. Just a reminder, the note says, get the last bottle of Pap Garam from the secure lab.
Oh, it was that. I didn't even write that down.
Yeah. So garum is actually a Roman sauce made from fermented fish guts. So it's basically Worcester sauce.
Oh.
I am.
Overheard a chef trying to say that Pap Garam was disgusting and shouldn't be anywhere near any food, but I think they just had an axe to grind against another restaurant that was using it quite successfully. It was a pap smear.
I'm not giving you inspiration for that.
Can I voluntarily take psychic damage?
If I were to put my intelligence on a score of 1 to 20, I think it just went from 20 to 15. Anyway,
get it, though?
protocol,
'Cause-
Pap Garam.
Okay. You don't hear anything. Just give me a raw intelligence check.
Helps if I actually roll the dice. You know those nat ones I said I was waiting for?
Oh.
It has begun. That's a total of 6.
You don't have inspiration, do you?
Yeah,
Wait,
unfortunate.
No, I lied. It's a total of 5.
Yeah, that's not going to do anything, I'm afraid. So, you think you're on the right track, but you aren't quite sure why it didn't work.
Well, that's the end of my turn, and I've made 2 rolls. So if I do anything more, it's been just.
I will sort of give you all a hint, because otherwise it might be a bit unfair. The geography of this setting is important.
We're in a mountain.
Yep.
In a corridor.
As in the world building geography, to be clear. Anyway, I guess that's Cranberry's turn.
That was Twak's turn.
Sorry, I mean it is Cranberry's turn.
So Cranberry's going to attempt to learn more about the sigils and whatever operating it. Maybe they can disable it.
Or tell
Or
or
try to
disable it.
Pull someone through, or tell me how to
Yep.
disable it. One or the other.
Okay, yeah. Give me an Arcana check, please.
Okay. As soon as the cat gets out of my dice tray.
Roll
Sorry,
the
but
cat.
if it's
Don't roll the cat. Don't roll the cat.
I'm not gonna roll the cat.
Yeah, who do you think you are, John Delaney?
Yeah, she's a good kitty. She's a bit dumb. Anyways,
perfect.
yeah, the sprite doesn't have anything for Arcana, so it's just a raw intelligence. So
Raw
that's a 9.
intelligence. But
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's not going to do anything, I'm afraid.
Oh well,
Anything else?
I tried. Can I see anything else nearby that might be useful? Since what if I just shoot one of the sigils?
I mean, you can try that when you have an action again.
No, that's true. That's it. I can't think of anything else to do for Cranberry.
Okay, Ortho's up then.
So, it's Ortho's turn. We heard the name of a sauce, but I can't really think of what to do here. On Ortho's end.
Okay, you can also make a raw intelligence check, because presumably Twak was saying Pap Garum out loud.
It's some kind of fish? Yeah. Yeah, that's not gonna, that's a 9.
Unfortunate.
Mm-hmm. I got nothing.
Okay, is that your go then?
I'll take the dodge action, I guess.
Okay, Rush.
Ignore massive-sized Mozilla Firefox. That is
Whoa.
Ember.
It's cool.
Aw.
I think
It's mainly so I don't forget.
Rush is going to I think they're going to leave Twak to figure out the mental gymnastics or whatever they're doing, and we'll have a look through the belongings, clothing of this now dead tiefling, see if they've got like the password on them or something.
Okay. You sort of rummage through their cloak, and all you find is a small folded piece of paper that just says his favourite sauce.
Well, that's what he was saying, wasn't it? Like,
You can also make a raw intelligence check if you like.
all right, sure. One. I'll just use my inspiration because we're probably close to the end. Still no good.
Unfortunate. A valiant attempt. Anything else?
I don't know, guys. Like, is it an anagram or something? Maybe.
What's an anagram?
Mean anything? If you mix up the letters, is it?
That's just spelling it wrong, isn't it?
A grandpa? No.
Yeah. Ember, by the way.
Gapar?
Yeah. That does nothing.
Rap.
I'm out of
grandpa.
spell slots, so I can't cast Speak with Animals, which would solve this problem immediately.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Keep trying.
Ember is,
Because I use
Ember is
absorb
still...
elements to survive a hug.
Yeah, Ember is still desperately making pushing motions. Okay, Guinness's turn. Guinness is just going to sort of whimper a bit, which is impressive for an ooze, but doesn't have lungs. I don't know much about sauces. Okay, and we're back to the top of the round. Please allow your welcoming party to escort you. And the hatch opens again. And out drops another Memorith clone.
We tried that. Didn't take us anywhere.
Yep, and this is a human
Tried
man.
to take us somewhere.
Yeah,
Once
let's
again-
not bother describing it, because Ember's firing a bolt of fire, and it might well just vanish.
Wait a
Okay.
minute.
Are
How
you,
about if we take the clone through the portal?
Because Ember's got a ready attack for the next enemy that comes through, and this is an enemy.
Yeah, I will say, I will allow you to decide whether or not this attack goes through. Ember is immediately going to start chittering at the clone as it falls through. And repeating the motion.
Yeah, I reckon it'll go through.
Okay. Yep. Yeah. Roll away then.
Okay, that's a 19 to hit.
That hits. The clone is incinerated.
How the girl, Ember? Why you gonna act so ornery all of a sudden? You know, I don't like killing people either, but they're gonna attack me, they're gonna attack our family, we gotta put them down. Yeah, I know. I would prefer a world where we could communicate.
Through the portal.
What?
I think she wants you to push the body through the portal.
The body? What do you think that's gonna accomplish?
I don't know. They're supposed to take us somewhere, right?
Oh, right, I'll try it.
Okay. Yep, so, yep, you can lift up the smouldering corpse. Or one of the smouldering corpses.
Oh, I have
push
a
it-
thought.
I'm going to grab
Carry
it
on,
and
it's not my
walk
turn.
through the portal.
Okay.
like full on, just over the shoulder and walk through, and Ember's on the other shoulder.
Your welcomer has opened the way. Please follow them to your welcome party.
Yeah, as Red stepped into the portal, Twak's hand goes up.
Ah, I understand this is why they had note on them. It was, oh, never mind.
What was
you
Twak's
see?
theory?
You need the source.
The note, the notes having the answer on them was what was triggering the portal to clear the way.
No. That was a good
Alas.
guess. Yeah. Well, the puzzle solved, so I will tell you. The problem was that PAP was an abbreviation of Papagolonian, a country in this setting.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
I was not gonna get that.
Nope.
Yeah, that's fair.
No.
That's
Nor
why
was I, and I
Not a
made that
chance.
country.
Yeah. Yeah. That's why I was letting you all make intelligence checks, and also I'm giving you multiple ways to solve this. But yeah.
Like, it stands to reason, right? Like, these Merrific thingies, right? They can go anywhere in this place. Can't they? That's how we even got down here in the first place, so... Maybe we keep a corpse with us.
You're right, Rush. Good thinking. I'll keep this
Carry
one
that
with
forever,
me.
can't you?
Yeah, probably.
Question:
carry-
while they say this, and Red is holding the corpse, how fast is it devolving into glue?
It's sort of slowly sort of fading away. But like the portals have disappeared and it looks like you can walk through the way.
I'm gonna throw the thing on the ground, or the corpse on the ground, just after saying that I could hold it for.
Oh, it's gluey.
Yeah.
Well, this one ain't filled with ooze, is it? So,
Yeah.
I guess they're not all like that.
Twak actually cackles and walks to the library.
Yeah, is this a library we're in now? Is this like a proper library?
Yep. So, wait, let me find my. Oh, here we are. As the door creaks open, you see a dimly lit room. A few flickering oil lamps are scattered on desks, revealing piles upon piles of books, ranging from heavy leather-bound tomes to simple pamphlets. Two sets of strange tracks in the middle of the room connect two sets of tunnels, which appear at opposite ends. Books occasionally limply float towards the capsule, with an open hatch sitting still, on some sort of designated space between the two tracks. Near it, a table full of books with a sign you can just make out as returns, is a large red lever. The word pull is stenciled on the handle in clean white letters. You can see another wooden door just to your right. And that's where we're going to leave it.
Interesting.
But we
Oh,
know.
yeah.
Yeah. We know the library is one of the ways we could have got down here. So
Yes.
Yeah.
Which means
So
we
that's
can
also an
also
exit.
probably get up if figure it out.
yes.
All right.
Fascinating.
Good session, Bree. That was
Yeah, that was great.
excellent.
I'm glad you
encounters,
enjoyed
like
it.
The puzzles and shit.
I
shit.
want to pull that lever so bad. You don't know.
Yeah. Like, very, very basic design, but I think it works sometimes, you know? You
I
can
mean,
absolutely-
it's you want it to be basic. Yes, the leap between how simple the puzzle is and trying to figure out the answer in the abstract is like huge.
This is true.
But it's lots of fun. Very good.
Yes.
I've enjoyed it because every time there's been a puzzle or a complex trap, because I'm playing an idiot, I just get to run interference, to be quite honest, and get to be a little gremlin while everyone else is doing the trap. It's great.
Yeah. Now you're guessing it.
Just set the keys on fire, Nick.
I mean, I played Adits for a reason.
My plan, as always, is to try and do both. I want to be the gremlin and solve the puzzle. I want
I
my
was so
cake
worried.
and to eat it. Damn it!
I was so worried you were gonna kick in my chaos surge in that tiny little corridor.
Fireball.
Everybody dies.
Yeah, you just didn't really do anything I could really justify.
Fair.
Like, you weren't really challenging magic or anything, so it just didn't quite
Next
fit.
session.
Well, yep, I'll just trade us off somewhere, and I guess I can give you some XP.
All right.
Thanks, Bree. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Boy.
Oh yeah, while I'm looking for someone, by the way, does anyone have anything to plug?
I released a book. You can find it on Drive-Thru RPG. It's The Lord of Rotten Ruin, which may sound familiar to fans of Nordmark.
God, that was a long time ago, eh?
I mean, I helped proofread it, so I'm biased, but I think it's very good.
Did you change much from the original quest?
It's so different.
Yeah?
Because I playtested it with Nordmark. Obviously. That was the first. That was the first one, but then I also ran it in 4th edition, which needed a completely different set. Like, the map is completely different and everything, and completely different set of enemies in 4th edition. And the final version is a combination of both of those.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, fancy.
Right. Let's see. I'm not really seeing many people I'm familiar with. I've got Mirope Cow, which feels familiar, but...
Oh, stick around tomorrow night. No telling on who's streaming it, aside from probably Cat that made that. But I will most likely be there. I won't be streaming tomorrow night, but I will be in the game. We might have a Nick later on into it. We're gonna have a best Garbo. We're gonna, a bunch of people. We're all gonna be content warning it up again because we love that stupid game.
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, everyone watch them. It's a good time.
And I've got more Cybertopia coming out. Next, is it Tuesday? Fuck it, it's Tuesday, and it's not edited yet. It is the best episode.
Mirope Cow is the streamer formerly known as It's Casey Time, just so you know.
Ah. Yeah, I'll give them a read then.
Casey change your name.
Yeah, so if you've not listened to Cybertopia, get caught up because the next episode is it's very good. Like, one of the best NPCs I think we've ever had. So give that one a listen. Next Tuesday.
Yeah.
And
I think Casey's someone I followed from, might be Goggles adjacent, or...
Might be me.
Okay.
Casey, for clarity, is the one who made the cum gun mod for RimWorld that I had.
Oh.
yeah,
Oh. Okay.
Well, I've made up my mind anyway, so...
The greatest mod ever made.
Oh yeah, so these teeth look has freckles. You can see it's just about see now.
They look good.
Yeah, shame
Nice.
I've also raised this below my nose.
it's not being streamed, but I am running a D&D game, Fandover and Below the Shattered Obelisk. Enfys is a player. Everybody seems to be having a lot of fun, and Enfys is going to get to find out what happened last session on Monday.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Hope you have a good game.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. And for my part, I'll be back usual time, Tiefling cosplay, on Monday with more Tactical Breach Wizards, which I'm enjoying immensely.
No.
might-
Oh, we've got
so-
loads of stuff going on next week as well. Actually, we've got the Rock.
Oh yeah, we
got
yeah,
we
Light,
got
the
uh,
Rock.
We got
Oh, yeah.
Blades. All next week.
in 4
days.
Easy one.
Yep. I'll also be streaming Wednesday. Obviously, Blades will be on Nick's channel. I'll be gymming that on Friday, and the Rock will be on Nick's channel as well. I'll be a player this time.
Great.
And the raid's about to go through, so everyone wish chat a good night.
Good night, chat.
Star.
Good night, chat.
And 3, 2, 1, let's go. Oh, and YouTube viewers, you're still my favourites. Night.